just started the hype train. Hello? Hello. Hey everybody, happy Friday. You're very welcome to the weekend, friends. Ah, brilliant. Right. The check engine light came on in the Skoda. That's just going to sum up the week I've had. But it's all grand. It's an orange light with no information. So I checked the engine. I looked at it. It's an engine. And I closed the bonnet and all is well, we'll find out. But anyway, sure, listen, I've been dying for Friday. What a week it's been, and it's finally here. And well, we get to go flying. We're on a little bit early. And the reason we're a little bit early because I have to take the car for the drive tonight with the check engine light on. I have to pick up Two Tone Jr., who's going to the disco. The last disco of the summer, because they're back in school on Monday. Jesus. But anyway, more importantly, friends, we find ourselves here in Scotland, and we're going to be taking out the Scottish Aviation Bulldog for a spin. Because, well, the world update, I haven't checked out Scotland, since we've done the thing. So I'm not going to read any of this from the screen. I'm going to read it as if I memorised it. Are we ready? Tonight, we embark on a Scottish adventure that echoes the past of a true Scottish hero. We're going to start off here at Glasgow Prestwick, Echo Golf Papa Kilo, as we take to the skies of the Scottish Aviation Bulldog. Prestwick, famous of course for its history, even Elvis Presley landed here once, and if it's good enough for the king, then it's good enough for us. We fly over Glasgow International Airport, Echo Golf Papa Foxtrot, it's a flyover, and we head over the River Clyde as we dodge the clouds and feel the grit of the Scottish air. It could be raining. As we approach Glasgow's skyline, we'll start to emerge. Our first stop will take us all the way up to Inverness, Echo Golf Papa Echo. This is where things get properly scenic. We fly over the Highlands, the very soul of Scotland, rugged mountains, deep lochs, and maybe even a glimpse of Nessie. Inverness itself, nestled along the River Ness, well, it's a gem, and the small airport there offers a beautiful approach. Finally, we head back down south, down to Edinburgh, Echo Golf Papa Hotel. We'll be skimming by the 4th and the 5th. We might see the Falkirk Wheel, with views of the iconic bridges, and we have Edinburgh Castle standing guard over the city. It's a fitting end of a journey that celebrates the spirit of Scotland, its scenery, and its aviation, not to mention, friends, on this day, way back when, William Wallace. Do you remember William? Right, Braveheart, The poor old devil, well, he was hung, drawed and quartered, but that's not important, right? We won't, but it was on this day, 12 something. So, the Jesus then, right? So that's what we're doing. And the aircraft I've chosen, haven't flown this in quite some time. It's from Black Box Simulations, and it is that of the Scottish Aviation Bulldog. These things are used quite a lot for training. They're still used for training. And anyone who owns any of the Black Square aircraft, the Black Square aircraft, well, the Velocity XL and the TBM both received a substantial update today. Highly recommend you go pick them up and have a play with them because, well, they're updates to two excellent aircraft, in particular the TBM. Absolutely brilliant. Right, Jesus, I did the entire intro without trying to break into a Scottish accent. He did very well, this guy, didn't he? Not a single bit of Scottish broke out at all in the thing. Didn't you know it? Didn't you hear it? But anyway, right, who's here? Look, Jesus then. It's Friday and Asher, listen. Isn't it brilliant? Friday is the best day of the week. No contest. No contest, right? We had steak for dinner as well. Mr. Two-Tone, she's on fire today. Steak dinner. Steak and chips, right? With fried onions and mushrooms and a peppered sauce. Delightful, right? Delightful. And I wouldn't mind, but I'm not long in from work. Usually I've the bones of about 2 hours when I get home. That's enough time to shower, dinner, hello family, and then bit of grub and then stream. But tonight it was home, shower, grub, hello and stream, right? Very busy. But anyway, we'll get through it. Who's here in the chat? Look, it's great to see everyone. Lee Dixon, happy Friday. Fierce Wolf, looking fierce. Jan Wolfie. Super Typhon is here. Scottish flying. Drop the T, it works. Hummer is here, welcome aboard. Naughty Gnome, you genius. Did you see what he's doing with the ATC Vatsimage? Incredible stuff, Naughty Gnome. Hope you're well, my dude. Retriever Neil is here. Commander Balosh, good evening. Zith. Jesus, Zith is here. His cousin is Zite. Who changed the clocks? I don't know who's in charge. Willow, how much? Good evening and happy Friday. Almost forgot to put my clocks back. It's fine. We're all here now. Sir Campsalot, my dude. from Ongoshlon Nua. It's good to see you, man. Hope all is well. Muse Fan is here. A tier 3 subscription for 41 friggin' months. Jesus. He says, happy Friday, yous bunch of legends. Muse Fan, thank you very, very much indeed for your continued support. Hemming Bird is here. She says, before Muse, I was dating a bloke who just couldn't stop counting. I wonder what he's up to now. Brilliant. Happy Friday to you. Onboard Simulations, welcome in. Eamon 1973 is here. He says, happy Friday night, everyone. You're very welcome aboard. Rookie Pilot, he says, happy Friday from a rainy Washington state. Ooh, beat the Jesus. Tarnish Mossman is here. Happy Friday to you. No Undies McGee is in the chat. Happy Friday. Now let me see. Proby Pete, good day from sunny Arizona. Looking forward to this group flight today. As am I. Hope you're well, man. Black Ice Gabe is here. We have a Black Ice Gabe. Gabe has subscribed for 37 months at a tier 3. You absolute mad lad, Gabe. Thank you very much. He says, after a blistering AC/DC concert at Croker last Saturday, I am now on holiday in Turkey, and it's a different type of blistering here. Apply the sun cream, and then as soon as you've applied it, apply it again. Our Irish skin is not able for the sun. I'm a testament to that, right? So as soon as the sun cream is on, yeah, I'm ready to go. You put it on again. And you rinse and repeat. That is how you spend your entire day. I saw a video on, was it Instagram? It came up my feed. But I need to do this to someone, right? So they have it's not the fancy sun cream, tan, lotion, right? No. It's in the bottle. You know, the one you just squeeze, right? But a genius removed the sun cream and he inserted paint. White paint. Genius. So that someone will befall in my creativity. So looking forward to that. Flying Tonight is here, loving the music. Welcome aboard, man. Some say he's wearing a kilt right now. Right over here, AZ Blue Line, 32 months. Thank you very, very much indeed for all your support. Lads, I really do appreciate it. It was a level 4 hype train. Yous are nuts. Thank you very much. Right over here, Super Typhon is looking for the Skoda. It's grand, it's outside. Is the check engine light ever off? There should be a check the engine light. No, wait, check engine light. Just to make sure, you know. Lee Dixon, amount of issues wouldn't be wise to grab listen, it'll be grand. If I get a diagnostics, then I'll know what's wrong with it. At the moment, it could be anything, right, you know. But yes. Damn it, Jim is here. I was going to tell a joke about oil, but it was too crude. I'll make sure my jokes are more refined in the future. He's on fire. Damn it, Jim. Good to see you, man. Ah, Nessie. What a pearl she is, indeed. Do you know, there was once an Irish version of Nessie, seemingly down in Kerry. Did you know that? I didn't. I could have made it up. Goblin Zeus, good evening. I just came back from work. You're very welcome in. Muse says, if the light only came on today, you're grand. Engine management light rarely indicates an emergency. It's when it starts flashing that you're in trouble. Ask me how I know. Oh, brilliant. Gibbo Ireland is here. Is that your going out top, Murph? Jesus, what's wrong with me top tonight, Gibbo? Did you see the bottom? Ooh, I'm just wearing the shorts. I nearly bashed my knee there. You have to be careful. It's a black t-shirt, very original. Yeah, it says I'm a trend setter. Right, do you know? But good to see you, man. Hope you're well. Gibbo has been flat out Bob Rossing it. In actual fact, some say he now sleeps with a paintbrush. He's been flat out. Soaring AJ, you're very welcome aboard. Welcome in. Mongo is here. Nessie, we only a peaceful existence with our underwater ally. Indeed it is. Now, Jackass, you're very welcome aboard. Good to see you, man. Murph, the bot needs updating for the route. I updated the bot for the route. I'll do it here now in a second. Stupid bot. Vazeli, welcome in. Remember to put your clocks back unless you're paying for them. What aircraft are we flying? It is that of the Scottish Aviation Bulldog. We'll learn a bit about it now once we go flying. Mach 2, yeah, top speed is Mach 2. Right, where are we at now? Charlie B, hi all. No flying for me today, but got some kilometres in our new Firefly Logistics. Nice. So we set up a new Firefly Logistics for the truck simmers. It works on American Truck Sim and European Truck Sim. Very similar to FS Hub. You download a gadget, it logs your driving, and it's actually working out quite well. It's very much in the testing stage, but so far it seems to be working. Zid says you can get a diagnostic tool. We don't want to go there. Put the kettle on. Wait, what? Spitfire RAF 100. You're very welcome aboard. Muse Fan says black t-shirts are for the win. I agree with you entirely. Pity you went and ruined it with Crocs. Complete the look, right? That's what it's all about. I need to update the bot here now in a moment. Who's here? Gabe is also over on the other place. I'm on the tube of you also. I'm omnipresent. Jesus. Just like the Lord, his wonders to perform. Mike, very good evening from Athlone. He says, Sky Camry is here. Why can yes? Or is it why can yes? Welcome in. Ailerons into wind. I just can't release him into the world. What did I do? Oh, angry Scot. Aye. Angry Scotsman. Jesus, Ailerons has a fantastic Scottish accent. Bartman is here. Good to see you. Frankenstein, welcome aboard. Sounds like Murph had bagpiping lessons. Were you impressed? I was. Now, Bob O'Driscoll. I'm Sir Camsalot on Twitch. Oh, be the Jesus, Bob O'Driscoll. Bob O'Driscoll is Sir Camsalot on Twitch. Where would you get it, right? Where would you get it? Test Pilot rambled in. He says, good evening all. About time Friday arrived. Not a moment too soon. Indeed. Lead Ballooner, 8 months. My dude. Thank you very much indeed for that support. Who else is here? Heavy Drillins. Welcome in. Heavy Drill. Is it Heavy Drill NZ? New Zealand, perhaps. Flying Tonight says, the kettle is on, iron brew is chilled, and the deep fried Mars bars are crisping nicely. Yeah, the Scots deep fry everything. You know, hey, we can deep fry that. What is it? It's an apple. Can you deep fry an apple? Let's find out. And they did. Bren Hunter, has your flight plan changed? A few of us sitting at Prestwick. Where am I sitting? Am I not in Prestwick? Echo Golf Papa Kilo. That's Prestwick, isn't it? I should be there. Deep fried apple sounds like an idea. Right. Up Wexford. Oh, come on, Heavy Drill. He's in Wexford. Makes total sense. Heavy Drillins. Now, you see. Tell me now. How are the potatoes? Right. I mean, potatoes from Wexford. The most important thing ever. Bunk Foss, you're very welcome aboard. Deep fried. Yeah, it's right. Do you know? Jesus, Mac. He says, Murph, bit of an odd question. Are there any liveries for the FFA so we can see the proper livery when you guys are flying around on VATSIM? Yes, there is. We have our own liveries available on our website. And we have the VATSIM model matching gadget VMR file that Gibbo made. Yes? What happened? He's much, much taller than you. He's getting taller every week, Mr. Two-Tone. You are terribly small. But it's okay. Like, I mean, we've accepted the terms and conditions. We've accepted the... I need to really delete that. Don't mind that. That's old news anyway. I mean, do you know what I mean? It's old. It never happened. If I can't remember it, it didn't happen. No, I don't dream about that. Who dream? No, you're mad. I do get flashbacks of Vegas, all right, but you know. Really? Well, Kondo had me picking up these cards, and I thought he told me they were top trumps. I was like, what do you do with them? You collect them, Murph. Oh, yeah. And they wouldn't be suitable now. No, I didn't bring them home with me, relax. But it was a game, but it wasn't a game. He completely tomfooleried me. I'm going around there going, what cards do you have? And then they were like, Murph, what are you doing? Do you know, I polished me wood the other day. It's very shiny in places. I seem to have missed a spot or two. And if I did you do it for the ladies? Listen, did I do what? Jesus, careful how you phrase that. Did you polish your wood for the... No, I didn't. I did it because the cat tends to walk on this. Jeez, it smells lovely, that stuff. Right, in big trouble already now. Right, where are we at now? They're all giving out to me. That was Muse fan. I'm going to give the best, but the strawberries are even better. Wexford strawberries. Yeah, we concur. Huh? See, I asked a question about potatoes. Oh, be Janie then, Mr. Tuton. I was telling them that you made steak tonight. You need to be louder, I can't hear you. Steak, onions, mushrooms and chips. And peppered sauce. It tasted like more. Peppered steak. They were lovely. Absolutely fantastic. Frying pan in. Wait, what? AK-90 Frosty. Good to see you, man. Right, where are we at now? Fire the bot. It's given the wrong info. Yeah, I'll fix it now. We'll be in Morocco tomorrow. No Crocs, cause, well, I have fashion. Wait, what? Not a surgeon and would eat my wife's toenails than put those atrocious things on me feet? Hang on a second. That's a bit hardcore. You like Crocs, don't you? Get a good old buff on that, Murph. Thanks, Hemmenberg. Thanks, yeah. Guys, how much fuel do we need? More. Gibbo says, Mr. Two-Tone, you weren't in Murph's top... Oh, I can't read that. The screen has gone blurry. What? So Gibbo asked the question... Now, hang on! Feck you! Feck! Right, we were asked the question... Well, Gibbo asked a great question the other night when we were driving, you see. And I had a mare of a night. Quick, there's a distraction. Captain Arash is here! Wow, brilliant, it's a distraction.
Go back to what happened the other night.
So we were...
Busy. Go on.
My headphones are falling off my head.
Oh, man.
Usually it's Pinocchio's his nose, but it's my head gets slippy. But anyway, Jesus.
Hello there.
Oh, the content is writing itself. So we were driving anyway, right?
Yes.
And I had all the things set up with the wheel and all this, and I was driving very well. Oh well, now it was absolutely gorgeous.
Stop trying to...
It was night. It was daytime, and I started off with the country game. You know, A, America, A, Alabama, A. We went through all the A's.
It's my game to keep Two-Tone Junior entertained.
Anyway, Gibbo then asked a question. If you could invite 3 people, alive or dead, and then Muse fan said, preferably alive. But if you can invite 3 people over for dinner, who would you invite? And I said, well, brilliant. That's a great question. Right? So I said...
Alicia Cuthbert, I suppose.
Yes, but we need someone to cook the dinner. So I said Gordon Ramsay. Then I said Tom Hanks, because he's played so many roles. Jenny. He's played so many roles that you would invite him over for the crack. And then I said Alicia Cuthbert. You know, she'd be very interesting.
And what about your wife?
But just wait now. And then everyone else shared their thoughts. And then Gibbo turned around and said, Murph, you didn't invite your wife. And it was at that stage I said balls. But then Muse fan, hang on. I'm digging up the past. Muse fan didn't invite Hemingway. If I'm going down, you're coming with me. Right. But then the question was, you'll be happy about this. The question was, who would Mrs. Two-Tone bring? Right. So I started off and I said, Sean Connery. Right. And then I said, Henry Cavill. Would you mind terribly? And then Epic Fool said, and Rob Kearney.
Oh, absolutely.
So we redeemed the situation.
Hold on a minute. Whoa. I'm some chump. I'm after being cooking dinner. I ironed you a t-shirt for tonight.
You're not supposed to tell them that.
Pick me.
For dinner. Dinner guest. Who was gonna... You were there. Who made the dinner?
You said Gordon Ramsay cooked the
Oh,
dinner.
wait, balls. He did. No, we'll be chatting to him after. Well, Gordon, how's she cooking? You need to do more with your... Right.
Work a full-time job. Come home, cook dinner. And actually a nice dinner. And iron you a top. And make you a drink.
Can I ban Gibbo? What are you doing? Listen, it's grand. Hang on. On an all serious matter now. Who would you invite for dinner? 3 people, alive or dead?
3 people you said.
So I was right.
Yeah.
How romantic is that? Grand. How romantic is that? I got it right. We should be on that game, Mr. and Mrs. We'd win the feckin' thing. We would. We absolutely would.
What's my favourite colour?
Pink. Didn't even flinch there, lads. Next. Don't ask me a stupid hard question that no one will know.
Who's my favourite rugby team?
Who's your favourite rugby team? Club or international?
Both.
You can't do.
Both.
Because you're an Irish supporter and you like the All Blacks. Yeah? Yeah. You also like the Blues.
What Blues?
The lads were in the blue jersey. Who are they called again? The New Zealand lads. And you like Leinster as well.
I don't like the Blues.
Not the Highlanders. Who were the other lads
They're
called?
not my team in New Zealand.
Who's the other team? They're not the Highlanders. I don't know the name of the...
No.
Your man plays for them.
My favourite Formula 1 driver.
Jenson Button. Now, right, that's how I roll down the hill, screaming.
Who's my current? Still driving.
Fernando Alonso. Hernando Alonso.
What's my favourite movie?
Oh. Harry Potter. Ah, you're brilliant. Ah, Jesus.
What's my favourite song?
Well, it's the one that I don't like. Is it? I don't know. You can't ask that. That's like just asking someone, what's my favourite type of air? You listen to so much music.
What's my favourite ice cream?
You do like pistachio?
Yeah, not my favourite.
You do like, whatchamacallit, Ferrero Rocher? You do like, what's that other crowd called that make Nutella? Nutella. You had a Nutella over in place.
No, Two-Tone Junior had it.
Oh, he did too.
And he didn't like it and handed it to me.
Balls, we're in trouble here now. It's a good time to tell Mr. Two-Tone you bought a truck steering wheel. I didn't buy a truck. I did. Oh, no, I didn't.
What?
Oh, no. Why is every word coming out of Gibbo's fingers getting me in trouble?
You only just bought it.
I I didn't buy a steering. I didn't buy a steering wheel. I made contact with a manufacturer to say, hey, it'd be great if you'd give us one, and I'd show it off and not break it.
I'm off to buy a kitchen. I don't care anymore. I'm actually doing it now. It's called Tough.
Don't say it.
No,
it's a family-friendly stream.
Family-friendly?
Get that thing off the telly. It's not family-friendly. Yeah. Don't mind that at all. Quick, I'm going to press buttons now. Jesus, we're late and we have to finish early. God almighty. Forder is here as well. Give us a dig out, will you? Dazza is here. Oh, Jesus. Right, quick. Over here now. Shh. Quiet now. Everyone sit down and be quiet. I'd just like to say now, I've made a list. Sorry, I will make a list. Yes. I'll remember that now, lads, huh? The dirty dig that was played. Murph, you can stay on me couch. Give out. Make room on the couch. Jesus. The steering wheels come with kitchens. No, shh, what? Hammer to bashing me arm. What? Who? What?
I'll make sure the kitchen is in before that. When is the steering wheel coming?
I didn't get a steering wheel. I actually didn't get a steering wheel. I have a steering wheel already and it worked great. I didn't order a steering wheel. It's blatant lies.
That's a big
lies.
Good buddy.
There's to keep it Tom, come on yourself, resubscribing to the channel, send help. And underpants. Oh, Jesus. Murph, you need to start reading the chat backwards. Wait, what? Oh, Jesus. Right, Billy Connolly, Gal Gadget, and well, it'd have to be Einstein. Would you invite Einstein around for dinner? Come on, someone who's more cruel must do... Just showered of... Like, what have I ever...
Good buddy.
Tess Pilot just resubscribed as well. Jesus. Where are you hiding the steering wheel? I don't have a steering wheel. Well, I do.
I have to say, Billy Connolly at a dinner party would be epic.
I was going to say... Thank God we're off the subject. I was going to say Billy Connolly, Tommy Cooper.
No.
Just like that. Oh, he'd be brilliant.
No, I think I'd have Billy Connolly.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
I've just heard something. Old veteran gifted 5 tier 1 subs. What?
Billy Connolly.
Billy Connolly.
Jeremy Clarkson.
Jeremy Clarkson, yes. And Gordon Ramsay.
I think that would be a very...
Liam Neeson, Kieran Hines, and Helen Mirren.
Or I'd go C.S. Lewis, J.R.R. Tolkien, and George Orwell.
Trump.
No.
Greta.
No.
And Indy Kinney. Ah, brilliant! Could you imagine the carnage? Who'd survive that? Right? God almighty, what's the brand of your new steering wheel? Stop! I didn't get a steering wheel. Honest to God now, Jesus then, in all... Well, no, I didn't though. I actually didn't. Tough crowd tonight. Tough crowd. God almighty.
I'll make up the country.
No, seemingly Gibbo said I can stay in his house.
Off you go.
No, I'll stay here. Just not on the couch. The cat lives there. She'll take it off me. Right, anyway, old veteran, thank you very, very much indeed. God almighty, can't believe the wheel cost you 500 Murph. Does it? It didn't. Wished. Right, we need to change the subject. This got out of hand. Welcome to Scotland. Jesus, what a stressful start of the stream. Travis Murph is out here fighting for his life. Right? Someone's in the shed with the spiders. You lot. You used to be so nice and friendly and welcoming. Don't worry, Murph, we think you're great. Now look at you, leaving me out to be slaughtered, hung, drawn and quartered. There is a dog mode in the... Right, moving on. Here we are with the Scottish Aviation Bulldog. And it's an airplane. And here's our flight plan. We're starting here and we're going over there. That's all I'm telling you now. You've ruined it. I'm only joking, but you kind of have. So we're starting here in Prestwick. Yes, Prestwick, right? And then it's up by Glasgow, neck of the woods. And then all the way up here to Inverness. And then all the way down to Edinburgh. Right? And you have to type now in the chat using a Scottish accent. They're the rules now, right? Wish I would have made it sooner. I love it when the lassie who must be obeyed shows up, right? We love you, Wheelie Murph. That's terrible people. Brilliant. I blame Gibbo. He started the whole shagging thing and then mused with the other. Great bunch of lads they are. But anyway, here we are with Black Box Simulations, Scottish Aviation Bulldog. And it's an aircraft, as I said, I haven't flown this much. And you always kind of wonder why, because it's actually kind of neat, right? It's a beautiful model of the aircraft. And it's a trainer, similar to that of a Cessna 152, low wing design. And we'll get all the details and all that jazz once we're up in the air. It looks very similar to other aircraft. I mean, there's a lot of them in this kind of category of general aviation aircraft, right? And Eamon says, the Bulldog aircraft reminds me of Murph. It's a bit ugly on one side, but well liked by almost everyone. Ah, Jesus. Mr. Two-Tone just put up a picture in the mods chat of a tiny steering wheel. Do you remember that game? Yeah, you have to see it. I can't. How do I show you this? That's where she's at. Hang on. This is that's the wheel I got, Mr. Two-Tone. Yes. Visit that. That is the steering wheel that I got. Isn't it, lads? Yeah, Murph. That's the wheel that you got. That's me new wheel. Yeah, that's me new truck sim wheel, and that's what we're going to use. Jesus. Anyway, the Scottish Aviation Bulldog, British built, 2-seat side by side with an optional third seat. It was designed by a company called Beagle Aircraft. It was known back then as the B125. First flew in 1969, introduced in 1971. They stopped making these back in 1982, and there was 328 built, right? So this is our craft for this evening. So what we're going to do, we're going to get ourselves up and running, and well, let's see what we can do here. So into the aircraft we get, and again, black box simulations, they make really nice flying aircraft. Some of the textures can be a little bit, just a little bit on the Suffolk and Jay's side. I mean, you can see there, right? But by and large, they're great planes to fly. They're very, like, they're system-wise, they're usually very, very good, right? Now, this one is a little bit lighter on the system size or the system side. You know, the circuit breakers aren't modelled on this one. There's still plenty of buttons and switches, and the aircraft flies quite well. Some of the other aircraft, they've really jumped down the whole kind of study kind of level stuff, right? So what we're going to do, we're going to close our canopy, and let's locate it over here. So we're going to grab a hold of this fella. Great sounds in this. So we're going to lock that into place, and we have a little switch down here to lock it. And we can verify now that it's fully locked and not going to budge. Yeah, we're good to go. Super duper. And as we come down here now, we're going to have a look at a couple of things. So we have our fuel tank selector. So we have left, right, off, or both. Put it onto both. We're going to open up our prop. We're going to open up our mixture. There should be. And get our throttle open here just a little bit. And we're going to go for the battery. So the master battery is located just here. Battery coming on. And we have some lighting here as well. It's actually pretty nice at nighttime flying as well. I like this plane. I'm a fan of it. Nav lights on. We're going to get the beacon onto red. And red. Thank you. And what else we need to do? It's a fixed landing gear. We don't need to worry too much about that. We have a booster pump and then our alternator. So we're going to go ahead and turn on that booster pump. And here's our fuel flow starting to move. So fuel pressure, right? And as we look at our standard instruments, well, we have our 6-pack located here. We have a number of radio navigation options in the aircraft. We also have our Fiber Strike. Welcome in. Welcome in. We also have cylinder temperature, oil temperature, and then we have our oil pressure, pounds per square inch. A nice chrono here. We have our fuel indicator. We have a little switch here to get a little Garmin unit. Our accelerometer is over there. And what else do we have here now? Volts, or we can go amps. So our electrical system is working away. And it's a relatively simple aircraft. And there's even a kind of a little map here showing you rudimentary kind of aerodynamics and aerobatics, right? B. Carlo, welcome aboard. So what we're going to do, friends, we're going to power up this machine here. So it's an interesting start. It just gets faster and faster and faster than it starts, right? So we're going to say clear prop, starter switch, mags, both left, right, and both, and press and hold the starter, and hopefully we'll get a start. So clear prop. All right, good start in the engine. Alternator turned on. So manifold pressure is good. RPM is good. Bring it just under 1,000. And hold it there. Lean out some of that mixture just to help us on the ground so we don't overcook the old plugs. We're looking good. Avionics master switch can come on. And pump, of course, off. Right, let's go in. So we're going to reset our barrow, reset our direction indicator. All working here. And what else do we need to do? Transponder. We'll set 7,000. We're in VO4 conditions. What else do we have? We can put in, it's basically a KN62 Alpha. So we can go in for, as I said, a whole load of radio nav, DME, ADF, VOR, so on. What else do we have here? That's all looking good. Get some more lights on. So we're going to get our heater heat on, our taxi lights on, and we can go in and check on the flap condition. Okay, we're going to do a controls test. So yoke to the left, and that's going to bring our rudder up, rudders down, yoke right, rudder up, aileron, sorry, down. And if we can kind of have a gawk around, can we see the elevator? Yes, we can. And one thing about this airplane, I think it's modelled quite well. Little things, right? So as we're sitting here on the ground, you know, you can move the elevator and you'll see the aircraft leaning and rolling because it's the airflow over the aircraft, right? And well, if you increase your power, that means more air is flowing. It reacts quite well to it. See that? See the movement? And then we bring it back down to idle. And then try the movements now. So it's modelling the air over the canopy, which I quite like, over the cowling. So, right, what are we doing here now? This is all looking good. Landing lights leave off for the moment. Transponder's already on. Flap operation is good. Trim is where it needs to be. And rudder trim is looking good here as well. Takeoff slightly to the right, just to help with any of that torque that we're going to have here as well. So park and brake off. Small bit of a rev just to get us moving. We need to test the brakes here as well. So here's a bit of movement. Test the operation of the brakes. The brakes are working okay. And we'll taxi on out. So where we are, rather, we're going to go for takeoff, lads, onto, let me see, runway 12. Sorry, runway 20, beg your pardon. So we'll go ahead and turn on some multiplayer. So we're going to go for runway 20. That's our departure. Yeah, the movement is very nice and scary. Good to see you. How much fuel? I'm carrying... I'll tell you now. So, let me see. 12 and 7. We got just under 20 gallons. About 19 gallons of fuel in total. US gallons, that is. And we do have this Garmin unit here that gives us 3D vision. Flight plan is all there. The whole lot. So it's pretty. There's all our aircraft after loading in. And we'll probably get a couple of stutters. Beautiful. Someone's taking a chipmunk with them. I love it. Alright, so onto the taxiway. This is such a nice little airplane. Now while we're here, we can probably get ourselves ready for takeoff. We'll go landing light on. And it's going to be a turn up to the right hand side here now in a moment. And we'll do a quick run-up test before we go. There's the Tomahawk. Gorgeous plane. And a Navion as well. The Tomahawk received an update a few weeks back. I think I missed that actually, lads. So we're going to be flying the Tomahawk soon. Very soon. Right, so we're going to use this entry point here for the runway, and I'm going to do a quick run-up test. We'll spin around to the right here. Nice, nice. Alright. And I haven't flown in Scotland since the World Update, so I'm looking forward to this one. So just before the whole short bar, we'll stop her here and we'll do our run-up. So we're going to go park and brake on. We're going to bring our mixture back up fully. We're going to increase our RPM all the way up to about 1750. That'll do well. And we're going to try the mags now. So we're going to come down onto our left mag, and we're looking for a drop here of somewhere between 50 and 100 RPM. About 100. Back to both. She's slow getting back. Onto the right mag. There's the drop. Back to both. We're going to cycle the prop 3 times. What we're looking for is going to be a drop in RPM. Next, we're going to see an increase in manifold pressure. And our last one, we're going to see a drop in fuel pressure. There we go. Run up complete. Sweet. All right, lads, we continue on. So park and brake off. Roll it forward. There's a Muse fan in a Comanche. Looking good, Muse. Jeez, we've got a good few people here today. This is awesome. Right, bit of Toby, help us out here. Right is clear. Left is anything but clear, but we'll get through it. Okay, easy does it now. So get ourselves lined up here on the runway. We don't need an awful lot of takeoff clearance, which is great. And it's a small general aviation aircraft. I mean, you're laughing really, you know. Alright, somewhat lined up here. We're going to hold the brakes and just sit pretty for a moment. Heading, we're going to go heading mode, just to let us know the runway heading. I'll back out it off for a minute. It would be handy if there was a little click spot just to zero that, but sure, look. Check the window for spots of oil. Huh? Do these things leak like a sieve? What else do we have over here? No, we're good. Okay. Right, so the plan is we're going to take off left hand circuits and, well, circle, and we wait for everyone to get up and at them. Are we ready, friends? Okay, so parking brake is off. 1 knot to flaps. Hold the brakes, power coming in. Off the brakes. Let's go flying. Alright. Airspeed alive, the needle is moving. 60. Upsie Betsy. We have a positive rate of climb. Don't need to worry about the landing gear. Flaps in. Nice. So you'd actually get oil. Well, that'd be a failure if you got oil on the windscreen. Wouldn't that be right? Oh, there's a terrible stutter and a pause. But that's loading an aircraft, so that's okay. Okay, we're going to get ourselves trimmed here for climb. Now we need to ease off some of that power. Bring the manifold back a little bit. There we go. RPM back a little bit. And we're looking good here. So we're going to start our turn here to the left-hand side. Look at the line of airplanes with us. This is absolutely insane. So what we're going to do, friends, if you're on the Xbox, press 1. If you're on the PC, press 2. And if you're here because it's Friday and in a state of shock after what has befallen us, will you press number 3? Hello, Fireflies. Welcome to the Flying Circus. We live stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 1900 Zulu time, right here. All right. 22 on the PC, 5 on console. Thank you very much, Super Ty. Right, let's get ourselves a bearing here. So we're going to go left a little bit. And we're going to use our heading indicator. Now, there's no autopilot with this airplane. However, you can cheat, like me, and use Flow Pro. So we're going to move our heading here on a heading of 330 just for a moment. And we're going to go into the flow panel. Autopilot. We're going to go heading mode. Heading locked. Activate. And we'll go altitude hold. We're going to call it 3,000 feet just for the sheer crack of it, right? That should hopefully do us. And let's see what happens here. So 330 degrees. She's climbing like a mad joke, and hopefully she'll drop, which she won't. So we're going to go 0 on our VS. And hopefully this will level us out. We'll come down the road a little bit. And then we're going to get our engine controls back to where they should be, nice and calm. Hey, Jandre, it's good to see you. Airwolf is here. Welcome aboard. So there's 3,000 on the money. We're going to hold that and continue on from here. Now, calm down the engine. So 2,500 is fine, and 2,500, a little bit on the heavy side. We'll go back down to about 24. And we're going to ease up a teeny tiny bit on the mixture. That'll reduce our fuel flow. That looks pretty good to me. Keep an eye on our temperatures. And RPM now drop it down to about 24 as well. There we go, 24 squared. We could go a lot lower, but we're going to keep it there for the moment. Heading, we're now going to head on a 015 degree. And hold her in. And we should be doing fairly okay. Airwolf, happy Friday indeed. Hope you're well, man. 23 flying with us. Thank you, Super Ty. Kanzui is here. Hello, Kanzui. Welcome aboard, my dude. So this is looking pretty good. We can see here on a little Garmin unit, we can zoom out the amount of airplanes here. This is class looking. Look at that. So aiming off for the wind a little bit. As I said, we're going to be flying over towards Glasgow. We'll do a small adjustment here. 2 clicks to the right. And at this altitude, 3,000 feet, should be fairly good for having a look at the sights below us. And is our looking only absolutely gorgeous. There's Muse Fan, there's Hemming Bird, look. Brilliant. Some really nice aircraft. There's Scorpio up there. Beautiful. Ogatai is in the Focket Wolf. I took that for a very quick spin yesterday. They did a great job with that. What's the live weather like, Muse? Because I couldn't fly it. It was disastrous. There we go, ailerons. Stopwatch is on. Just for you. It's black box time. I was trying live weather earlier on, but yeah, it's hazy, yeah. So I want to see this new scenery because I've noticed already a few areas, the mesh, right? It's quite different. So we said we'll give that a bash just to see how it all works. But as the plane is currently flying, I think we're going okay. Landing light and taxi light can come off because we're not landing now for a bit. We're going to overfly Glasgow International and continue on with our endeavours up the road. Now, I do have an imbalance with my fuel. The reason I've done that is you'll notice I've no passenger. It's just the pilot's weight. However, we're going to run very low on one side. So we're going to start reading or draining from the the left tank shortly. So I'm going to put on the booster pump. We're going to select the left tank. Booster pump come off. And we should see a nice drop now coming from the left fuel tank. All right. Bathtub Pickles, good to see you. You're Irish as well. You're brilliant. The Irish have taken over. You're very welcome in. Paparazzi, let the work lurking begin. Look at the fancy writing he did. How do you do that? It looks lovely. Good evening from Roscommon. Good evening from down the road in Tipperary. Roscommon, hi. Brilliant. Well, Roscommon don't say hi at all. Oh yeah, look at this. This is pretty. A little bit stuttery, but it's pretty. It's only gorgeous. So what I need to do here, friends, we'll get chatting about the aircraft. As I said, the prototype Bulldog, it first flew on the 19th of May at the Shoreham Airport, 1969. The first order was for 78 of these, and they came from the Swedish Air Board. Before any production aircraft were built, Beagle Aircraft ceased training, and the production rights for the aircraft, with the Swedish order, were taken over by Scottish Aviation Bulldog Limited. All subsequent aircraft were built at Prestwick Airport by Scottish Aviation, and then later by British Aerospace. So these aircraft were actually built in Prestwick, where we took off from, right? Something weird I clicked on when I entered that said, try it now. Oh, come on yourself. I'm doing well, Bathtub Pickles. Hope you're well, dude.
Hello there.
There's a few Irish in the parlour this evening. The Blaze, hello there. Welcome aboard. So, Sweden, the first 58 aircraft, known as the SK-61A and the SK-61B, they were delivered to the Swedish Air Force back in 1971. 20 more aircraft were delivered to the Swedish Army as FPL-61C in 1972, although they were transferred to the Air Force in 1989. By 2001, all the Swedish aircraft have been withdrawn from military service. 26 were bought in 2004 by the Hungarian company Avia Rent. The largest customer, of course, was the Royal Air Force. It placed an order for 130 Bulldogs in 1972. They entered service as the Bulldog T1 in 1975, and it was used by the RAF as a basic trainer, in particular as the standard aircraft of the university air squadrons. Later, the Air Experience flights, providing flying training. The aircraft was also used by the Royal Navy for elementary flight training at RAF Topcliffe. The RAF sold off its remaining Bulldog trainers in 2001 as general aviation light aircraft for a very low price. They were eventually replaced by the Grob Tutor. Janome, you subbed as well, thank you very much indeed. Izzy, thank you very much. Welcome aboard. The following Bulldog models were built: the Series 1, the Series 100, and from model 102 all the way up to 129. The Bulldog Series 200 was a 4-seat variant with a retractable landing gear. One prototype was built. It was also known as the Bull Finch. Now, how are we going? Look at this. Jesus, look at the wind farm. It's huge. So we are approaching the city of Glasgow. Well, there's Glasgow Airport. There's Glasgow City. Yeah, look at the mesh, lads. It's completely updated. And as far as I know, we have photogrammetry here. So we're going to do a little bit of an edit off our flight plan. We're going to turn right heading 030 degrees. I want to get in over Glasgow just to take a look. Now, our airspeed currently indicating about 128 knots. 140 is what I kind of gave for tonight. I've flown the Bulldog and Tutor in Air Experience flights, says Naughty Gnome. Oh, nice. Winkle Gassler, good to see you. You're very welcome in. So we're kind of just we might have to go a little bit further here because I want to get over the city proper. 060, lads. How's that for a heading? Let's go with 060. And we've just taken off, so our plan is not to land in Glasgow. We're just going to overfly it. And we're heading up to Inverness. Jesus, that's lovely looking, isn't it? See the difference that photogrammetry can make. Could you imagine if the sim had the world with photogrammetry? I'm sure that's probably some sort of a mad target for them. Jeez, look at the shadows here in the ground, look. That's gorgeous. Beautiful formation. Couple of, what are they, VL8s? Gorgeous. Hey, we got another. Nice. Look at that Focket Wolf. Isn't it huge?
Hello there.
Absolutely massive. Made the bat, good to see you. You're very welcome in. Thank you for the follow. TBM 850 got an update today. It does have the tablet now. Happy days. Yes. And the tablet can actually sit in your controls as if it was clipped on. How deadly is that? So here be Glasgow. The city of Glasgow in stunning photogrammetry. So wait till we get a little bit closer. This is pretty looking, isn't it? Some of the military operators of this aircraft. The Lebanese Air Force used them. Botswana, Ghana, Jordan, Kenya, Hong Kong, Malaysia, Malta, Nigeria, Sweden, and of course, the United Kingdom. So I had a crew of 2. It was powered by a Lycoming IO 360 A1B6, a 4-cylinder air-cooled, horizontally opposed piston engine. It was only 200 horsepower. 2-bladed Hartzell constant speed propeller. It had a maximum speed of 130 knots, stall speed of 54 knots, never exceed 185 knots, It had a range of 540 nautical miles, a service ceiling of 16,000 feet. And the G limit of the aircraft was actually quite impressive. It could do plus 6G or minus 3G with no longer than 15 seconds sustained in inverted flight. Armament was also optional. The Bulldog was designed so it could be fitted with 4 hard points. The armaments were tested on the company demonstrator aircraft and they were never used in the RAF service, although some weapons training was done on Bulldog trainers in Sweden. Although the hard points are available, there was no provision for production weapons launch control inside the aircraft. Jesus, so they'd have to run like, what are they called? Dead man switch thingy majiggies. Bathtub, he uses Twitch more. I do. In a Box Man is here. Good to see you. So we're flying over Glasgow. What do we think? I haven't seen... Did we check out Glasgow yet? I don't think we did we? Time of day, by the way, lads. I never told you. Currently 16:27. That's what I have on my screen. Oh, that's pretty, isn't it? Has anyone here ever been to Glasgow? I've never been. David Donald, welcome in. Muse fan has been here many times. Jesus, many times, SK Son. Shuffle shoes, shuffles in. Good to see you, John. I've never been to Glasgow. I've been to Edinburgh. I've driven through Glasgow, if that counts. But it's very pretty, isn't it? I always kind of pictured Glasgow as just like, you know, an industrial town. But Jesus, that looks beautiful down there, doesn't it? Look at that. That's gorgeous, lads. And in the stadium, of course, that's probably the local Glasgow GAA team, I suppose, isn't it? It is, alright, yeah. Rangers, I suppose, is it? Nighthawk was born in Glasgow. With the Jesus. Many times. Flying Tonight lives right below us. Man, yourself. Put on the kettle, will you? We're just here. Oh yeah, this is pretty. Look at that. Stunning. It's a big old kind of city, isn't it? Firefly is over there exploring. You've been to Celtic Park? It's more industrial than Edinburgh, but definitely worth a visit. I need to check it out. It looks nice. But you can get the ferry across. You can go Larne Stranraer and just tip across. Or Stranraer. Stranraer. Jesus, look at that down there. What's that now? Is that a church or a cathedral or a college? Is that like the University of Glasgow or something? Hang on. Oh, Jesus, this is pretty. Look at the state of this, lads. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? And if you think that's impressive, look at this mad thing. Yeah, it is fierce nice now. Fierce nice is Glasgow. As we ramble down through the city and the bridges. And here's a bridge that used to be a bridge but isn't quite a bridge. Jesus, then, what happened there, lads? Yeah, a couple of bridges are a little bit on the uh-oh side, aren't they? But it's nice. Anyway. I dropped my controller! It's fine. It's a technical... Jesus, it's not fine. It's a technical difficulty. Right. Where do we need to go now? Because we are many miles off course. So, left turn coming in, lads. Yeah, all the way over. And we're going to head north 360 degrees. Get ourselves turned in. And we continue on up. Is this the updated scenery? It is. The Comanche engine just died. I don't believe you. I'll be in Glasgow area next year along with Kirkwall, Inverness and Edinburgh. Nice. That's the art gallery. Ah. What's my username? D2 Tone Murphy. Why do I always forget that I got a Fire TV dongle now and I can watch it on my TV? Michael Gassler, Jesus. How big is the telly? Right? Is it all terribly romantic? This is gorgeous. Look at the state of the flying here, look. Beautiful. Beautiful. So we're, well-ish on our way. We're heading into the mountains. See those mountains ahead? We're going over them. All the way up to Inverness. And then we're going not terribly far from here. We're going to be landing over that neck of the woods in Edinburgh. So it's a nice flight plan. Beautiful country this is. Beautiful. Right, how's our aircraft doing? Temperatures are okay. Everything seems okay. I wonder, we should have sufficient fuel. We should. I mean, that's what you want every pilot to say. I think we're okay. We can't do much else in here, though. Does anyone here have this aircraft, lads? I should have untrimmed myself after takeoff. Who here does not have the, Sorry, who here has the Scottish Aviation Bulldog? Made the bathtub. Oh, come on yourself. You're omnipresent. It looked like a prison, did it? Can I intercept you in an F-18? You'd be very fast, but you can give it a try. YCY is here. Good to see you. Test pilot is in it now. Nice, so we got a few of them. What does it come up as? Does it just say Bulldog, or what does it say? Sure, hang on, we'll just find test pilot. Test pilot? Where's test pilot? Tarnish is in the XL. Ooh, that got an update, Tarnish. To what extent, I don't know. I forgot you were on early. Ah, poo, he says. Frankenstein says what? Dougal! Dougal McTavish, the chairman, has rambled in. Full permission, indeed. John Race has it as well. Nice. B-Dog. Is it down as B-Dog? Okay. Just flew into Dublin. Oh, come on, Dougal. Yeah, Adam was saying it was kind of quietish. Jesus, look at the mountains coming up already, look. Oh, yeah. So where we're headed... I kind of want to bring us up to Loch Ness, so we're going to stay on this heading, lads, of 360 degrees. And that's just roughly bring us up towards Loch Ness. Cy120 is here, good to see you. Soaring AJ has it as well. PC broken, I can only watch tonight, says Winkle Gaskler. Aw, sorry to hear that, my dude. So we're holding 3,000 feet. About 130 knots. And welcome to the Scottish lowlands, soon to become the Highlands. Jesus, it's beautiful here, isn't it? It's a very simple airplane, this, isn't it? There's a twisty thingy on my light, but I don't know how to turn on the light. I'm sure there's a switch light to turn on the actual light itself. Or maybe it does come on, I just can't see it. Who knows? Who knows? Prop animation is good, isn't it? Tima is here, good to see you. Vacuum is over there. D17, is that a stacker wing? Oh, it is. Great choice of airplane. Jesus, lads, you have a great selection of aircraft tonight. Got a Bonanza, Bulldog, an XL. Tarnish, yeah, what's that update like? Cyrus T is here, good to see you, Cyrus. The man of teal. Who's these two now behind me? Look at the epic flying going on here. But of course, Wombat and Dragon is in there as well. Beautiful flying, lads. Beautiful. Kanzui in a PC-21. I really hope Iris fixed that with the stuff dangling out. Scorpio is in a P-46. The M500, friends. Beautiful choice. Big Boss is in a Chancellor. The T8. What's... Oh, the Chipmunk. Beautiful plane, the Chipmunk. I want to fly that soon. Jan Morecamp. Good to see you, Jan. He's in a Cessna 182. Gorgeous. Eagle is there in a Porter. Airwolf is in... Is it the Comanche? It looks like a Comanche. Flying Teapot. Look at the state. A King Air 350. Beautiful. Look at the livery. Stunning. And then the Condor. Look at that thing. Isn't it mad looking? Some really nice planes around. Oh, look at the view, lads. Jesus, look at the view. Isn't that stunning? Not landing at Glasgow. No. One Fly Air, good to see you. Zybok Doc is here, calling from Denmark. You're very welcome in. Hello from Tipperary. And I hope you're well. Angels15, good to see you. Gibbo did another cracking job with the A321 livery. The man is a legend. Although we got me in terrible trouble earlier. 6 Knots is here, good to see you. Welcome aboard. Oh, the scenery's... Oh. Oh. Is this going to be a sim crash? Did you see that now? At Cofton's... How are we still alive? We shouldn't be. We shouldn't be alive. You missed an hour. It's okay. Just, lads, you need to tell me when it's 2100 Zulu in 2 hours' time, because I need to be done. I want to get the Condor and fly to Cape Town. Oh, that'd be nice. I've been getting those long passes too. Have you? Something tells me there's something happening, Dougal. Because that now, although Dougal, if you're on VATSIM, are you getting those pauses in the sim as well? If you are, it must be weather, right? Because there's nothing else loading, unless it's trying to stream data or data. Coco Fennell is there, Wombat, TikTok, Big Boss, Eagle, Bizjet, Bung Foss in a Kodiak, nice. Soaring AJ is there. Ah, look at that chipmunk. I love the chipmunk. It's such a beautiful little plane. I flew in one of those as a kid. They're stunning. One of the most terrifying airplanes you can get into, but they're gorgeous. Like, there's nothing to them. They're beautiful. The chipmunks used to be used like these. I had long pauses followed by CTDs. Reinstalled the sim, says Cy120. Jesus. Scorpio says the scenery has really improved since 2020 started. I agree. I agree. It's on VATSIM too. Jesus. I took off late in the DA52. That's okay, Goblin Zeus. You'll catch us. The DA50 has the legs. Yeah, those long pauses, if they're happening on VATSIM, it's got to be weather related or data. So it can't necessarily be just multiplayer. You know what I mean? Speaking of which, we can see all the airplanes around us. Look at the amount. Ah, lads. Are ye all on live weather? How is live weather? Can we fly in it? Because I want to make sure we can see the scenery, you see. Mine were not on VATSIM. Ooh. Dakey, putting in some miles for Firefly Logistics. My flight stick is completely broken. Oh, no way. Matty Los is here. Good to see you. Live is good. Okay, lads, let's go with live weather. This is going to upset the laws of physics, but sure, listen. Live weather, goosh. Okay, we're live on live weather. Reset your barrow. There we are. And the wind is very different, but it's looking very pretty now, isn't it? Look at that. You cannot beat live weather. But like, if it's lashing rain and you want to see the scenery, it's no use to you at all, you know? Live time tarnish is probably like a little bit dark, I'd say, is it? It's nice, but by the time we get to where we want to get to, it's purely nighttime. But yeah, that's kind of pretty. Oh, Jesus, that's good. Ah, Jesus, look at the state of that. Hang on a second. We can do one of these. Have I a button over here? I do. And I already played that one. Let's go with this, friends. Hello there. Asher, isn't it only gorgeous? Crikey, there's mountains ahead of us. Right, don't panic, friends. I'm going to brighten it up a bit though, because I know it's nice, but we can't see much. So bring the time back there to about 7 o'clock. This is going to get interesting now. Are we going to make this now, or right? Well, I mean, I think we won't make it, but I have been wrong before. Well, I was wrong once, and then I woke up. Jesus, we're going to hit the thing. Grizzle, welcome in, my dude. Jesus, actually, we have to talk to Grizzle now. We come in. Don't worry about the screen at all. Welcome in, Grizzle. Hope you had a great stream. I was in there lurking a bit earlier. Thank you very, very much indeed. Welcome in, everybody. You join us here, about to hit a mountain. Balls, quick.
Hello there.
Immediate reaction. Turn us. Oh, no, we're okay. Oh, ye of little faith. I reckon we're grand. Jesus. We're grand, lads. Follow me. Anyone who's to the left of me is in trouble, though. Coco. Right, we're grand. Right, we're grand. In Scotland, there are 300 days of bad weather and 65 days of rain. Brilliant. Yeah, there's loads of mountains here. Ben Vorlich, there's Ben Nevis further up the road. But to Grizzle, lads, welcome in. Hope you had a great stream. You're very kind for raiding us. And let me see, Time Lord, welcome aboard. So What is here. Thank you all for the follows. Welcome in, lads. Hope you had a great stream. Jesus, that was kind of dodging places. So we're heading north. We should be heading north. Are we not in heading mode? Autopilot? Yeah, 360. But the L wind is blowing us off course because it's windy, right? I've been hearing Grizzle everywhere in Vatsim today. Nice. It was lovely, nice and relaxing. Sweet. Oh, I never updated me route. Lads, I never updated me route. Hang on. Wait now. That's not the route. Shh. Say nothing. Don't look at the thing for a minute. Bloody hell, I'd one job. Route. Yes? Route for our American friends, it's route. Route. Save. Right, lads, try it now. I hear they're fond of Gaelic bread in Scotland. You say route too? I am route? Wait, what? There we go. Anyone know the name of the wheel on Murphy's screen? Holy zoinks, put in ! Wheel. It's called the Ranbog wheel, and it's designed to work with Flow Pro. There's Kanzui, look. Oh, Jesus, this is gorgeous, isn't it? The lighting's a bit mad looking though, isn't it? I am Groot, I am Root. I see what you did there. No, I don't mean the new truck wheel. Will you wish? You got me in enough trouble already. You're really lagging. How to fix that? It depends. It's not a simple owl fix. TJ Turner's there. That wasn't me, that was Gibbo. Oh yeah. Gibbo! Hello there. Brilliant. Ah, Larry, good to see you, Larry. Am I on Microsoft Flight Sim? Yes, indeed. So our first stop in the night, lads, is up in Inverness. Echo Golf Papa Echo. And we're going to be hopefully flying by Loch Ness, right? So I need to do a small little course correction here in order to get us towards Loch Ness. So we'll keep an eye on the weather because I suspect it's going to get dodge. You know, I shall be lurking. Time for some food. Stomach is rumbling like an old Fokker plane. Grizzle, you enjoy. Kingsman, you're very welcome in. Good to see you, my dude. May the Bat says, why can't I see you? If you put in ! How to multiplayer, all one word, that'll show you what settings you need to join us in a group flight. Tritz 4 is here. We are early tonight. Two-Tone Jr. is at the local disco, and I have to collect him later on. And it takes me about 40 minutes to get there, so I live out in the country, like, you know. Why didn't that work? How to multiplayer? Oh, you forgot the I. Made the Bat. That says how to multiplayer. It's a long way, it is. Don't fly into the mountain, Murph. You might get killed. I see what you did there. Oh, Jesus, yeah, we're going straight for it. If we go left here, there are two types of people in this world. Scots and those who want to be Scots. There you go, you got it now. We'll go left here a bit. We're on the route, are you? My green dot's not working again. Your green dots aren't working again. Carnacy's a dam. Damn. I want to go around these mountains. Is that Ben Nevis, lads? No? It's over this side. So the reason for flying in Scotland today, lads, the reason why we're here is because on this day in the year 1305, I remember as well, Sir William Wallace died. Well, he was killed, right? He was hung, drawn and quartered. That's Ben Dunn. Wait, what? We had a Ben Dunn. But anyway, anyone who's watched Braveheart, I mean, that kind of tells the Hollywood version of events back then, right? A couple of things are correct in terms of, who came after William Wallace, which would have been Robert the Bruce and Scottish independence and all this sort of jazz. I don't know how many Oscars that movie won, but it won a lot, right? Huge. No, Undies McGee. No, Undies McGee. No. But yeah, Braveheart kind of follows the story of William Wallace going through all his stuff. It's Ben Jesus, yeah. But it's when you do a bit of digging and a bit of learning into Wallace and, what was going on. Well, it makes it fierce interesting, right? So, William Wallace, he was a Scottish knight who became one of the main leaders during the First War of the Scottish Independence. Along with Andrew Moray, Wallace defeated an English army at the Battle of Stirling in September 1297. He was appointed Guardian of Scotland and served until his defeat at the Battle of Falkirk in July 1298. In August 1305, Wallace was captured in a place called Rubiston near Glasgow, and he was handed over to King Edward I of England, who had him hanged, drawn and quartered for high treason and crimes against English civilians. Since his death, Wallace has obtained a legendary status beyond his homeland. He is the protagonist of Blind Harry's 15th century epic poem, The Wallace, and the subject of literary works by Jane Potter and Sir Walter Scott, and of course of the Academy Award winning film Braveheart. Massive. Huge! Now, do I need to turn a direction? I do. We need to turn to the right a bit. But not too much. We'll call it 340. How's that for the plan? Jesus, look at the weather here. You wouldn't know what you get. Look at the rolling hills. Isn't it gorgeous? Absolutely stunning.
Oh, Jesus.
Jesus is right. We're drifting to port. Hard to starboard. We'll be grand. So William Wallace, a member of the lesser nobility, but little is definitely known of his family history, or even his parentage. William's own seal, found on a letter sent to the Han city of Lubeck in 1297, gave his father's name was Alan Wallace. This Alan Wallace may be the same as the one listed in the 1296 Ragman Rolls as a crown tenant in Ayrshire, but there's no additional confirmation. Others speculated this Alan held the Elsery near Kilmarnock, and if true, that estate could be possibly the birthplace of William, though there's no record of the Wallaces holding the estate. Huh. So they're not quite sure where he came out of, but sure, like, they didn't exactly write everything down. Usually that's what happens, right? Anyway, the origins of the Wallace surname and its association with the southwest of Scotland are also far from certain, other than the name being derived from the Old English is Wilsic, pronounced Woolish, meaning foreigner or Welshman. It is possible that the Wallaces in the Clyde area were medieval immigrants from Wales, but as the term also used for the Cumbric-speaking Strathclyde kingdom of the Celtic Britons. Now, Wallace, when he was growing up, King Alexander III ruled Scotland. His reign had seen a period of peace and economic stability. On the 19th of March, 1286, however, Alexander died after falling from his horse. The heir to the throne was Alexander's granddaughter, Margaret, Maid of Norway. And she was still a child, and in Norway the Scottish lords set up a government of guardians. Margaret fell ill on the voyage to Scotland and died in Orkney in late September 1290. The lack of a clear heir led to a period known as the Great Cause, with a total of 13 contenders laying claim to the throne. The most credible claims were John Balliol and Robert the Bruce, grandfather of the future King Robert the Bruce. It's kind of mad, isn't it? Like, back then, right, you were married off strategically to, like, kings and queens and all this sort of jazz. Jesus, look at the weather, lads. So all the stories kind of leading up to it. If you were married off to, say, if you were safe in Scotland, right, and you were married off to like French royalty, well, it kind of meant you had open reign of their armies, so you can do all sorts of jiggery pokery. You know what I mean? If you were sitting at the bar and say, hey, don't give me any grief now, otherwise I'm bringing the French over. Or in this case, no grief, or we'll bring the Norwegians over. That sort of jazz, right? That's kind of the way it worked back then. Jesus, we're shocking low on fuel. Let's go to our right tank here, lads. Boost pump. I need to balance the both tanks. Are we going to make this? Did I plan enough fuel? I don't. We should. We should, lads. We should. Yeah, we should. Let's see, can we get more economical with the fuel, though? Too much. Too much. Easy. Let's give it 3 gallons an hour. Oh, Jesus, too much. Too much. Easy. Right, 3 gallons will do us, right? Jesus, lads. Let's see what happens. I read somewhere that you should switch tank every half hour. Yeah, so I set up the aircraft with an imbalance, only because, well, there's only one person in the airplane. So the load bearing of the aircraft had to be somewhat balanced. You start getting into aerodynamics and physics, but effectively what happens is, if you have too much weight on one side, you're kind of upsetting a little bit the center of gravity of the aircraft, and aircraft are built to have the center of gravity kind of just in front of, or just behind, just in front of the area of lift, or just behind the area of lift, which are getting into like the forces of movement and all this, you know. Who knew hypermilling a plane was a thing, right? This is beautiful scenery, though. So, Edward proceeded to take steps to progressively undermine John's authority in Scotland. So, Scotland threatening to descend into civil war. I forgot all that part. I better read that part. Scotland threatening to descend into civil war, King Edward I of England was invited by the Scottish nobility to arbitrate. Before the process could begin, he insisted that all of the contenders recognise him as Lord Paramount of Scotland. In early November, at a great feudal court held in the castle of Berwick-upon-Tweed, judgment was given in favour of John Balliol, having the strongest claim in law based on senior in genealogical, even though it was not in the proximity of blood. So he wasn't the natural heir. But anyway, Edward proceeded to take steps to progressively undermine John's authority, treating Scotland as a feudal vassal state, demanding homage to be paid toward himself and his military support in his war against France. In retaliation, Scotland signed a treaty with France, and Edward I invaded, storming the castle upon the Wars of Scottish Independence, which commenced the Wars of Scottish Independence. That's when all the crack broke out. But anyway, all this was happening before William Wallace, and then William Wallace got involved. So, the first act, definitely known to have been carried out by Wallace, was the killing of William de Haselrig, the English High Sheriff of Lanark. He then joined William the Hardy, Lord of Douglas, and he carried out a raid on Scone. Or it could be Scone. This was one of several rebellions taking place across Scotland. Then it came to the Battle of Stirling. Then the Battle of Falkirk. So that's where Wallace pretty much led the entire uprising in its entirety. That's what he did. Now, it needs to be a slight right turn here. Loch Ness is just over these hills. This is stunning. So what's this beneath us? This is... What's the... I don't know what loch we're over, but we're over a loch. But we're heading up to Loch Ness. That's just... Jesus, that's huge. Loch Ness is further on up this way, lads. Itty bitty bridge, yeah. It's pronounced like Scoon. Thank you, Flying Tonight. Scoon. Now, we're nearly up where we need to get to. So, Edward ordered a second invasion of Scotland 2 days prior to the battle. 25,000 foot soldiers were paid. More than half of them would have been Welsh. There was no clear-cut sources of the presence of cavalry, but it's safe to assume that Edward had roughly 1,500 horses. They plundered regions and regained some castles, but failed to bring William Mothelus to combat. The Scots shadowed the English army, intending to avoid battle until shortages of supplies and money forced Edward to withdraw, at which point the Scots would then harass the retreat. The English quartermaster's failure to prepare for the expedition left morale and food supplies low, and resulting in a riot when Edward's own army had to be put down by his cavalry. In July, while planning a return to Edinburgh for supplies, Edward received intelligence that the Scots were encamping at nearby Falkirk. Ooh. That's a mountain we're just not going to dodge. Right turn, lads. Never ever read and fly. Right? Loch Eric. Ah. Right, little bit of a course correction. We go around this mountain and we continue on then. I have to say, isn't this gorgeous though, isn't it? Like, we're in the Highlands. Like, this is proper Highlands. There was a chap I knew. He was a neighbour of my auntie and uncle. He was Scottish. He lived in, they retired out to Spain. And his name is Bill Patterson. Not Patterson, Patterson. But anyway, Bill was born up in the Highlands up near Inverness, right? And at the age of 9, when he came down from the hills, literally, he'd long hair, wore the kilt, and he had no English whatsoever. He spoke Gaelic, right? And he had to go off, obviously, and learn English and got schooled and all this sort of jazz. And he had a career with, I think it was Volkswagen. He was one of the top executives of Volkswagen that covered like Scotland and Northern Ireland and all this job. He had a huge job, Bill had, right? But some of the stories Bill was telling me, Scotland, back then, it was so similar to Ireland, it's actually freaky. The same sort of goals, the same sort of life ambitions, the style of buildings, all that jazz. It's so similar. And that's how Scotland was invented, of course, by the Irish. There was 3 lads standing in a field, and one fella said, "You know, I found an even more isolated place with even more drizzle. I shall call it Scotland." Yep. But are we in Scotland? Yes, we are in Scotland. Yes. I'd say keep going straight from here, lads. That weather is interesting. We're getting all sorts of downdrafts from the, here's Jan, from the mountains. Jesus then, isn't this only gorgeous? Isn't it stunning, lads? This is a great update from Microsoft Flight Simulator. I mean, I remember Orbex did quite good mesh for here, but like now it's ridiculous now. And then you have live weather like this. It's a game changer, isn't it? Stunning. If the Irish invented Scotland, who invented the Irish? The Irish. The Irish invented the Irish. Absolutely brilliant. And I was in Falkirk on Wednesday. The suburbs are like Dublin's, yeah. Do you know what I'm amazed by? The Falkirk wheel. Do you ever see the Falkirk wheel? It's engineering at its finest. It kind of connects the canals and like it brings you at the very, very top all the way. You want to see it? Google it. I'm not sure is it in the sim, but sure we'll see. Now this isn't Loch Ness either. Just in case you've been wondering. Jesus, look at that for this. Isn't that gorgeous though? Look at this, lads. I'm well impressed. Well impressed. Look at the state. Where would you get it? Isn't it gorgeous? The Welsh invented the... Would you get way out of that? The beer invented the first Irish, I'm sure. No, we invented the beer. I have a rainbow on live weather, says Jan. Do you want to see a rain? That's not the song. Look at the cut of that. Isn't it gorgeous, look? Oh, it's beautiful Scottish weather, madam. Rain and sideways. But that's what we like, do you know? That's feckin' gorgeous. What does this one do? No, this one. Yes, we'll do this. Isn't it only gorgeous? Yep. We could be in trouble here.
That's a big 10-4, good buddy.
The timing of that sub. Right, we're going to be in savage trouble here. Cornwolf, thank you very much indeed. 17 months, my dude. Very, very kind of yourself. I still think we're okay. You know, Cornwolf, I hope you're well, dude. Ooh. You see, if it goes wrong, we'll kind of slide down to the right-hand side, you know? Where's the time gone? 17 months, man, right? Test Pilot says, as my good Scottish friend says, if you don't like the weather, wait 15 minutes and a new lot will come along. Brilliant. Terrain ahead. It is terrain ahead of us, yes, loads of rain. Ah, lads, this is absolutely gorgeous though, isn't it? Yeah, we could be in trouble here now. The Scottish squirrels won't be happy. My Scottish friend walked into work with a little cow. I said, I thought you were on leave. He said, aye, I've got a wee calf. Brilliant. Janie then. Muse is telling us where to go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the man, myth and legend, Jefferson 2001 has graced us with his presence and I have to immediately manoeuvre. Jesus, lads. Look at this, right. Remember, boys. God almighty. Now, we need to go left again. As my girl Beyonce. To the left, to the left. Flight plan fan, welcome aboard. Jefferson, I hope... Jesus, we've just flown into the middle of a wind farm. Jefferson, I hope you're well, my dude. Go on, Beyonce. Go on, plane. To the left, to the left. Don't want to hit the thing spinning on me. Left. Did you ever see that Mission Impossible 3? They flew them? They flew through them. What's your favourite Mission Impossible? Jesus, look at the wind. It's blowing us into the gadget. Jesus. Left turn a bit, Murph. Left turn a bit. Yes. James, I didn't check it out. Wait now. What thing? Man. Jesus, I didn't. I will this weekend though, Jefferson. How did I forget about that? What a muppet, Murphy. Hang on, I'm going to download it immediately. And I'll fly there the weekend. Download it. Someone keep an eye on me flying. Right, it's downloading now as we speak. Fallout was very good. Are we landing at Inverness? Yes. Yes, we are. Right, autopilot. Good luck to you. By airplane. We're shocking low on fuel. Thanks to both. Let us ramble in this way. For this is the start of Loch Ness. And we follow along Loch Ness. The code for the first landing spot, Echo Golf Papa Echo. Echo Golf Papa Echo. Dread Menace, welcome in. None of the Tom Cruise's movies for me. I kind of like them. Let me see now. Real Pilot. Wait a minute, there's not a single malt tasting. What did I sign up for this? Malt tasting? What's fuel for anyway? Exactly, Larry. Not needed at all. Oh, Jesus, not needed at all. This is gorgeous, look. Murphy, you're pressing buttons here that you can't keep up with them. Oh, Jesus, what am I doing? Pay no attention now what's happening here at all. By the way, lads, if you are new here, do be sure to hit the old follow button. And if you're watching us over on the tube of view, do be sure to hit the little like, get subscribed and get notified button. It does help. Single malt whiskey. The things that the Scots can't get wrong even when they try. Aye, Ishkabaha. Where are we landing? What's the code? Ain't the bad. If you put in exclamation point route, it'll show you the full flight plan. There's Retriever Neil, look. In a Cessna 207. Nice. There's a very loud plane out there somewhere. Look at this, though. Jesus, Barney Gumble's in a Vulcan. They have a Caribou with us as well. Nice. Oh, you could probably take some fast jets up here. The Kit Fox is fast. Wow, 150. Jesus. Right, continue on, lads. We're doing well. We'll be stopping here now in Inverness. We're not far away at all. So we fly over Loch Ness. And then it's into Inverness. And for there we shall land and take on fuel, because I'm shocking low on fuel. And we're kind of getting blown sideways here, but it's grand. Oh, stutterage. Easy. Easy. What's that jet making the awful noise? I hear a noise. Is it the, it's the Vulcan? Barney, go handy. Jesus, Greta would be heartbroken looking at that. All the dirt coming out the back. Right, keep going, Murph. We're doing well, lads. 30 knots wind. It's brilliant. Bit of power here now. Jesus, that fuel is shocking low. I'm just saying, the fuel is shocking low. The weather's quite nice up here, though, isn't it? Hey, stick figure! That's mad, the Kid Fox at that sort of speed, isn't it? Look at her turn coordinator. We're getting bashed out of it. Oh, yes. That's beautiful, though. Hello, Loch Ness. We better turn on our landing lights just so, you know, Nessie doesn't kind of pull us out of the sky. The lights will blind it. Oh, that's only stunning. Look at that. Beautiful. Ah, it's gorgeous. All right, let's ramble up this way, friends. Doing 130 knots. Bit of trimming here, Murph. Easy. What wind is actually hitting the plane? Oh, we've a tailwind. This is helping us. Ah, brilliant. So we're doing 130 indicated, which is probably giving us about, I don't know. What are we doing over the ground? Ground speed. 145 over the ground. Brilliant. Inverness is where I plan to retire. Love the place. Ooh. The problem with Inverness, it's shockingly far away. Yes. What's the train you can get though from London? Is it the Caledonian Sleeper? I think it is. That goes from London up to Inverness, I think. Or Fort William. Doesn't it? Right, lads, the question here is...
Hang on to your hats, boy.
How low can we possibly go to the water. You know, without crashing. That's pretty low, meow. Yep. We got pretty low there now, lads. Pretty low. God almighty. I ain't giving you no $3.50, you goddamn look. Brilliant. The lowest you can go is into it, indeed. Hey, Gigliotti. I keep pronouncing. Yes, you told me once before. Gigliotti. The hope. Nessie will get you, I'm telling you. Jesus, Tiny's upside down, look. God almighty. Oh, yes, you're all down. Brilliant. Easy now, let's try it again. Can we even dip our wheels into the bit? Right? Jesus, then Murphy, you'd want to be careful here now. Can we dip our wheels down into the thing with the yoke without dying? Some say we can. Others say we can't. Let's find out together. Easy. Jesus, easy. Oh, they nearly did it. Ooh, easy. Oh, balls, we're running out of time. Easy. Oh no, don't give me a stutter, that'll end things terribly bad. Easy. Go on, quick, we need to do it before we hit the feckin' land. Ah, Jesus, quick. Wait. Ooh, go on. Go on. Oh, we did it. Get out. Jesus, we did it. God almighty. Why did we... Oh, we could have went just that way. Ah, it's an anticlimax. Oh, if you haven't already, smash the like it button. Thank you, Scott. Very kind of you. Where's that button, actually? What's over there, look? Right. Where are we? We're in Scotland. We're very close now to Inverness. We're just outside of Inverness.
Oh, Jesus.
Jesus. We're very close to Inverness. So, like, head to Inverness and you'll see us. You'll hear us. Jesus, this is beautiful, isn't it? Look at that. Hey, there's Rome, look. Dr. Notham. Right, what runway so in Inverness? Echo Golf, Papa Echo, isn't it? It is. Inverness, open the airport, and let's check on the runway. It's going to be runway 23 or 29er. 23, lads, runway 23. You might as well firewall it back. I need to be finishing an hour and 50, well, an hour and a half. This is very pretty. I see a bridge at Inverness. Lads, it'd be rude now to come all the way up here and not go under the bridge. Follow me. We're going under a bridge. That's only gorgeous looking. Man alive, this is stunning. stunning. Hey, Mackie man, good to see you. He cars like, water in Scotland is not real. It must be whiskey. Oh, Jesus, this is stunning, isn't it? Now, I don't think there's photogrammetry for Inverness, but it's all the new mesh, lads. I mean, look at the mountains. They're so more pronounced. Do you know? It's Mackie man's birthday today. Happy birthday to you, my dude. Lads, can we get a happy birthday in the chat for Mackie man? He's watching us over on YouTube. Congratulations, my dude. So, Mackie man, you probably can't see us on Twitch. There's a lot more people on Twitch. Didn't the Irish invent whiskey? Yes. Although there's a different spelling between Irish whiskey and Scottish whiskey. Right, there's a bridge here, lads. We have to fly under it. We rang the Scottish authorities. We bribed them with iron brew. And they said, carry on and proceed with caution. This is gorgeous. Hello there. And we're on live weather. This is friggin' nuts, isn't it? Hey, Strap, good to see you. Right, we need to go under the bridge. Is there two bridges here? I don't know. It looks weird. Oh, Jesus. Go handy now, Murph. Handy now, Murph. Bloody hell, you're not going to put that caribou under here, are you? Easy. There's two bridges. What's going on? Oh, it's real, look. Railway, perhaps, and car. Beautiful. One is a railway, one is a car, I'd say. Oh, look at this. We've loads of buildings up here with a stadium and everything, look. Who plays in there? Someone does. I can't read the gadget. The Inverness Courier. Inverness playing there, it looks like. Inverness CT. Right. We had to go in for a closer look. I don't have fuel for this. Jesus. Right, let us head up this way towards the airport. Because we need to get ourselves in for a landing. Almost immediately. I mean, almost immediately. Inverness Cayley Thistle. Ooh. You also don't have time. Now I have the fuel or indeed the time to try and do what I want to do. Right. Yeah, we're okay. Left him smidgen.
Hello there.
Lucky man, thank you very much indeed for following on Twitch as well. The absolute ledge. Inverness Kale Thistle. Or Kale Thistle. Cool whip. Huh? Cool whip. Say cool. Say whip. Whip. Cool whip. Thistle. As opposed to tissel. Or, yeah, thistle. There's a tornado up there. Crikey. A Tonga. So we're saying runway 23, lads. That's 23. Jesus, this is gorgeous. So the airport will be over the next little bit of a ridge here. We are way low on fuel. I mean, this is dangerous. And my landing lights are on.
Big Egypt.
Who said that? I'm not an Egypt at all. I am. Right, let's see here now. This is going to be a sideways landing. We probably shouldn't use flaps on this. We'll see. This is gorgeous, isn't it? Oh, is that the Vans RV8? Looks like it. Lima Kilo Mike, good to see him, a dude. If Leitrim and Inverness played each other, they'd both lose. Yeah. They would both lose. The referee would win. Right, there's the airport over there on our right side. This airport is from UK 2000. And we'll give ourselves a bit of a wide berth here because the wind is really pushing us in. Inverness Caledonian Thistle. Ah, Marty, good stuff. So we know you're going to Expo next year, Murph. When are you planning to go to Oshkosh? Oh, Scott, I'd love to go to Oshkosh, but like, it's the time of the year, you know. I'd love to go though. Oh, Jesus, I'd love to go. I reckon the good people of Air Adventure should just bring me over. It'd be great crack. Yeah, bring that Irish fella over. He talks some amount of rubbish. If there's one thing Murph is good at, it's starving the plane of fuel. Now you said it, Larry. We paid for it. We're going to use every last drop of it. Citation Max says he's going to be flying to Ireland at some stage. I could always stow away in his beautiful longitude. And no doubt he'll be going to Oshkosh next year. Do you know? Right. Mixture full. Let's get ourselves set up for a landing, shall we? Mixture full, prop full. And let's head on in. Let the speed bleed back a little bit. What you should have done was land your plane. You don't own that aircraft, the taxpayers do. Muse fan, you legend. Did you get the restraining order from your one at Air Venture yet? Ah, Jesus, good one. What was her name? Penny Benjamin? And you're lucky to be here. Right, here we go. Harry. I know, we'll be grand, look. Yeah. The wind is just up. We'll go one notch of flaps. Are we in the white arc for the flaps yet? No, Jesus. Easy. Easy. Notch of flaps. Islay is nice too, especially if you like whiskey. Ooh, E-Core. Oh, Jesus, we're way below the glide here. Go handy, Murph. Watch your speed. Jesus, the wind. This is going to be a sideways landing, lads. Easy. Oh, Jesus, easy. Go away, strutters. Easy. Jesus, we're shocking low. God almighty. Easy. Right, bleed off speed. And ease our way into it. Easy now. Easy. Easy. Oh, Jesus. Oh, the wind. Easy. Oh, Jesus, the wind. Hold the nose up. You're too high. Right, easy now. Easy. Easy. Someone died on the runway. Jesus. Easy. Jesus, will you stop floating? We're in ground effect. Right, we're down. 273. God almighty, we felt that. God almighty. Murph, you can get pills for that wind. You can get pills for the wind. We're not talking about the flatulence. However, some say farting whilst landing. Ultimate release. I read that in a book. Right, get off the runway, you mad idiot, quick. Right, we've to immediately refuel the airplane. Yeah, it was fast as well. Right, friends, right. We have an hour and 5 minutes to get down to Edinburgh. Shh. Yes. Why can yes wants to be my friend. Thank you. Battery off. Parking brake is on. And we need fuel. They've just ran out with a jerry can. Right. Jesus. Left main. We're going to give it 95. Right main. We're going to give it...
Dougal, have you been drinking?
I have,
70.
Ted. I've been drinking like a mad idiot.
We have a good shot of fuel now, lads. A good shot of fuel, right? Right. Let's restart this airplane and get up and at them. Up and at them. Battery on. Booster pump. Mixture. Open up the fuel. Close off the fuel. Clear prop. Don't close the button. Clear prop. Yes. All right. Good sounds in this, isn't there? Off the brakes. We have been refueled. Back on with the avionics. Good man, Murphy. Let's go. I've been trying to say I ran short of the runway. Twitch is bizarre. Oh Jesus. It looks like Junior's walking home tonight. We've got this. We've got this. When time's against us and fuel, we'll always make it. Right. Let's ramble in. Jesus, there was a plane getting... Jesus. Who's looking for the ATIS? You need an ATIS? I'll get you an ATIS. Where does it live, Murph?
Alliance Airport information, Bubba. Recorded when the big hand was on the 12 and the little hand was on the 3 in the afternoon. Temporary flight restrictions in effect due to the NASCAR race. Y'all stay well east of the grandstand as some of the spectators may be drinking and may be packing. The winds are from Laredo at about as fast as you and your new girlfriend can run from a bar if somebody's chasing you to get his wife back. The sky's clear except for all the smoke. What the hell are those people doing out there in the parking lot in their RVs? IFR arrivals expect visual runway to the south is in use. Makes it an easy straight in for you Okies. Everybody from South Texas is already here. All arrivals of skinny white business jets coming here for business. Make sure to stay well away from the grandstand as you look just like some waterfowl that's in season right now. Put 2 Naner .76 into the little window on the thing that tells you how high up you are. And make sure to tell us when you first talk to us that you have information, Bubba.
ATIS received. Now let me see. I can't see you with the video settings on Xbox. Huh. So make sure you're on the Southeast Asian server and you select all players, I think. Isn't it? Can Skodas run on air? I got a feeling the tank is empty as the tank in this was. Grand. Even figured out slew mode while trucking the other night. Wait, what? Murph always cheats. I don't cheat and I didn't use slew mode. What are you talking about, Gibbo? I'm like, you know... Jesus, look at the state of that thing. I can drive if I want to. Yes. Because your friends don't drive, and if they don't drive, then they're probably flying. Right, turn it around here now, Giuseppe. Lawn stockings. Here we go. Yes. Right, friends. We shall now attempt to take off and fly at the speed of haste down to Edinburgh. Are we ready? Hold on tight now, lads. Get me heading to the heading position. Reset the barrow. Notch of flaps has been set. And we're now going to increase power. Hold the brakes. Brakes off. Let's go flying. Oh God, someone nearly had a terrible accident. Speed alive. Time for cider.
Dreamy, sleepy, nighty snooze.
Jesus! Kanzui! The scare made me jump and I took off with the jump. Brilliant. Digital mark. We're departing out of Echo Golf Papa Echo. Inverness. Angry Lou is with us. The scare made me jump and when I jumped the plane took off. Controlling Murph through lighting. Wait, what? Right, we're flying well. Flaps in. That was hilarious. Brilliant. Okay, to the left. Bit of Beyonce action now.
Get a load of this guy.
Look at the state of this. And look at the state of the fireflies. Right, lads. What we're going to do now? I don't know. Wait, we're going to do one of these now. So, if you're still flying along with us, Xbox pilots press 1, PC press 2, and if you're here just, you know what I mean, Glen Rowe isn't on anymore, you press number 3. And did you get a count? Did I mention it's Friday? Yeah, baby! So who's the unfortunate devil getting stutters? Site 120. So if you're getting stutters, there's probably not a whole lot you can do. There is a way to clear your NVIDIA cache, if you have an NVIDIA card, that is. But yeah, sometimes it just, it's the same. It's the same. Look at the aqueduct. The aqueduct. Or the viaduct. It's a viaduct. Glorious. It's beautiful, isn't it? Heaven Bird is after burning her onion rings. Ah, Jesus. You poor old devil. Or to War, thank you very much indeed for following the channel. You're very welcome in. Yeah, the wind is really blowing us kind of off course here, isn't it? Let's see what happens here, sports fans. What's our speed like? Right, we can kind of do something a little bit better. Bring the RPMage back. Yes. And bring our fuel back a smidgen. Too much, too much! About there. No, she's not liking that. About there. Right, now we're grand. We're kind of getting pushed off to the left here, but we'd be grand. We'd be grand, right? Look at it though, isn't that gorgeous? Course correction, Murph. We're probably going to have to aim for a 180 heading, and then the wind will do the rest. Flying tonight needs to make chow mein. Be the Jesus. Right, lads, for the next one. Where's the button? Oh, it's over here. In this part, we find out where everyone is from, right? So what you need to do, you need to type into the chat where you're from, and I'll read it out. And hopefully I get to keep up with you. Are you ready? That's right, friends. I'll go very red in the face trying to read this, but let's give it an old go anyway. And the crowd goes wild. We have Texas, Liverpool, Ireland, San Jose, Liverpool again, Savannah Park, London, baby, Hungary, Derby, Malta, Canada, Roscommon, the International Space Station, County Meath, Florida, London, Canada, London, Germany, Belgium, Brighton, Eindhoven, Germany. With the Jesus, I can't keep up. I can't keep up. Wiltshire, Jesus, Valdolsa in Georgia. Alberta, the boot of your Skoda, Belfast, the Greater Toronto Area, Netherlands, Denmark, Edinburgh, Philadelphia, Norway, Scotland, Jesus, Montreal, Ottawa, Sherwood Forest, Inverness, Wycliffe, Ohio, France, Phoenix, Arizona. The screen is moving too fast. Exeter, New Jersey, Missouri, Louisiana, Inverness, Norway, Amsterdam, Lyon, France, North Devon, Upper Ramsbottom. Wait, what? New Jersey, Western New York, Scotland, West Yorkshire, Norway, Mimam. Wait, what? France, Wisconsin, the Eifel region, Sligo, behind you. What? Home of the hits. Alabama, Long Island, Redmond, Washington. Meet the Jesus, County Louth, aye. Many places. Why am I still climbing? Stop climbing. Kanzui is right here. Let's hear it for the Fireflies. Look at the state of it. So many people out flying, so many people watching at home. Yous are only deadly. Light up the chat with every emote that we have. Pints of Guinness, musical instruments, the count. You know what to do. Moranko has resubscribed to the channel. You legend. Bellingham, Washington. Yeah, baby. Jesus, old veteran with 5 gifted tier 1 subs. Drogheda, County Louth. Ah, yes. Friday night flying. But in Scotland, we're heading to the place of Edinburgh. The trick Just speaking like a Scotsman is add in many syllables to your sentences. For example, Edinburgh, Edinburgh, Sombra, Sombra. I cannot walk the dog. I cannot walk the dog. No, that was really bad. Jesus. Yes, friends. Friday night cruising. It's a great little plane, this, isn't it? The Scottish Bulldog.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
Gorgeous. How long is it going to take us to get there? We have a little over an hour. Eagle Castle is flying the PC-6 with a Swiss Air Force livery. Ooh. Right, let's have a look at this now. We don't have terribly far to go. Again, Space Ghettos in an American accent. Spice Girls in a Scottish accent. Space Ghettos. Spice Girls. I don't know, Heavenbird, I'm lost. It's a Broadbrich Munlich night.
They've done studies, you know. 60% of the time, it works every time.
You need to type now as if you were speaking with a Scottish accent. Them's are the rules, friends. Purple burglar alarm. War Hamster, good to see you. It's a clear, bright, moonlit night tonight, says Kanzui. Jesus, we'll take your word for it. It's the tight pants song, you know. Jesus, there's mountains ahead with no real easy way to... Why am I descending? Jesus, autopilot, you're not helping me out at all. Up the devil you. Purple burglar alarm. Say in a Scottish accent. Purple burglar alarm. Very good. Wait, hang on, what does it mean?
Will Murphy finish the stream in time to go get Junior? Or will he have to walk home? Will the missus give out to Murphy for being late?
It's like the intro to a terrible movie. One man in a world ruled by cats. Many thanks to Old Veterans for the 5 gifted Tier 1 subs. And lads, if you did receive some giftage tonight, do be sure to say thank you. Insane generosity and support for the channel. I thank you very much. Now, I'm trying to make sure we kind of level out at 3,000 feet. Which we're going to now in a second. We're still kind of getting blown off course, but
Captain,
I think we're
how
grand.
soon can you land?
I can't tell.
You can tell me, I'm a doctor.
No, I mean, I'm just not sure.
Or can't you take a guess?
Well, not for another 2 hours.
You can't take a guess for another 2 hours?
The aeroplane movie. Absolutely incredible. Jeez, this is brilliant. Ah, look, there's Made the Bat there now, look, in an F-18. Look, there you are, we found you. Brilliant. I have to say, who said go on to live weather? That was my idea, lads, wasn't it? It was, Murph, yeah, that was your idea. Yeah, it was a great idea. I do always have them great ideas, you know. It was Muse's idea, I think. Look at the state. Oh, it was Tarnish's idea. Muse said at the start of the stream. Yes, that would be a trash movie. It was okay until the last part. That'd be a great movie. Right? Look at the cut of the countryside here. It's absolutely gorgeous, lads, isn't it? It's stunning on a level of Jesus. Now, let's have a look. So, lads, what are your plans for the weekend? What are y'all getting up to? I'm more than likely going to be streaming on Sunday. I have the A319 to fly again. I have the A321 to fly. I have many airplanes to fly. Hemmingbird says, I asked a Scotsman if anything was worn under the kilt. He said, nay, it all works fine. Brilliant. Ah, Seb, it's good to see you. Cockspur Development Team, 25 months. Thank you very, very much indeed. Welcome in. Some VATSIM events. There's a surprise. Ooh. Flight plan fan is going to Cork. Gregor's playing disc golf. What's disc golf? There's a Batman Expo that I'm going to.
Allow
costumes.
myself to
Really?
introduce myself.
Ooh, nice. Thank you, Scott. Most likely to be a Euro stream. Yeah, we'll see. I'm going to be flying the 777 lots to clock up the mileage and landings. Sweet. Frisbee golf. I'm intrigued, Gregor. What does this mean? Enjoying the last 2 days of my holidays. Back to work on Monday. Ah, Lee Dixon. You poor old devil. Beloot is down there waiting to take off. Jeez, that's a nice little airport. Taking the dog swimming on Sunday. On Eamon. Dogs like to swim. Now, where are we at? We're over here, look. Yes. Yes. I think our current heading is actually alright. I'm coming to the massive house party at your gaff. You did tell the missus, didn't you? Could you imagine? We'll be continuing setting up the new office. Nice one, Seb. Seb, you'll have to take loads of photographs when it's all set up. Do you know what I mean? You know. And it needs a bold corner. Jesus! Flying for Fun has just resubscribed to the channel and started a hype train. 25 months. Thank you very, very much indeed. What do you like? Hype trains and stuff. You play golf, but instead of clubs and a ball, stop pressing that, you use a frisbee. I once had a one-night stand in Inverness. I call it my Highland fling. Jesus. An office tour will be on my to-do list. Nice. Hey, Trixillian, good to see you. There's Dougal skimming the rivers below. Hey, Doc Blues is here. Happy Friday, man. Welcome to the weekend.
That's a big 10-4, good buddy.
Martel, thank you very much indeed for the sub. 36 months, my dude. Thank you very much indeed. That's our second hype train tonight, by the way. There is your info on disc golf. Thank you, old veteran. Disc golf. It's a bit... Oh, look, it's an active...
Big 10-4, good buddy.
Hang on a second, this is a thing. Sunjammer resubscribed. It's the Flying Egypt Sim Show. Plus, wipe your feet when you land. Wait, what? Sunjammer, 23 months. Thank you very much. Hang on a second. You're joking.
Oh, behave.
There's things happening. Grandma Zoo, thank you for the bits. It's a fun sport. We have it. Scott, I can't say that. We have... What? Look at your man. Look at the face of concentration. Jesus, he looks a bit like Christian Bale. Look. There's no Crocs. Sure, what sort of a frisbee golf is he? That's hilarious. Frisbee golf only in America. Only in America. The sport is usually played on a course with 9 or 18 holes, or baskets. So what? There's an association. Hang on. There's a Professional Disc Golf Association. The PDGA. You're absolutely mad. Modern disc golf started back in the 1960s. What? There's a debate over who came up with the idea first.
Big 10-4, good buddy.
But of course it was the Irish. Jesus, Max Lightweight, thank you very much indeed. The hype train is moving on. 6 months, my dude. Thank you very much indeed. Bathtub, you take care. Jesus. You take care. The Irish invented it. But anyway, students at the Rice University in Houston, Texas, for example, well, they had tournaments with trees as targets as early as 1964. And now, come on. Come on now. That is pretty hilarious.
That's a big 10-4, good buddy.
Martel gifted a tier 1 sub to Johnny. Martel, thank you very, very much indeed. You absolute legend. Thank you very much. Can you imagine this? Come on, guys. We're going to go outside and start throwing frisbees at trees. Later, we're going to call it frisbee golf. Would you go way out of that? Players in Pendleton King Park in Augusta, Georgia would toss frisbees into a 50-gallon barrel trash can designated as targets. Then it was done in Santa Barbara in California. Ed Hedrick, also known as Steady Ed Hedrick, was an American toy inventor. He is most well known as the father of both the modern-day frisbee and of the sport and game of disc golf. This is a worldwide thing! What? America, Finland, Canada, Sweden, Estonia, Germany. Why don't we have things like this in Ireland? They even have it in England. Ah, this is ridiculous. How have I not known about this sport? You don't need any clubs. You don't need a caddy. Oh, look at your man going. Look. Could you imagine the commentary on this? He's about to line it up here, and no, he's thrown it away. The frisbee is gone. They have women's disc frisbee golf thingy. Well, now, don't they look incredibly happy with their frisbees? God almighty.
That's right, friends.
Jesus.
Look at this car right here.
We could have crashed. That's absolutely nuts. Who comes up with this? Disc golf course. Or to war, I'm telling you. Never heard of disc golf. It looks tremendous fun though. There's also a variation of golf that uses soccer balls. What? I need to go off and it doesn't exist in Ireland yet. Quick! Someone! We need to create this. We'll call it disc golf. We'll be original. No, wait. We'll call it throwing a frisbee in the basket sport. Frisbee in F-I-A-B-G. No, wait. F-I-A-B-S. We're going to call it Fibs. Fibs! We're off to place in Fibs. I vote for a new Olympic event. I mean, we have to break dancing now, right? Right. Hangar Studios, good to see you, man. How are you? Foot golf. Sounds like a job for Gibbo. I reckon Gibbo would be handy with that. Do you remember the time he frisbeed the Crocs I bought him into his friggin' bin? Here is part of the championship this year from YouTube. Wait, what? You can make a lot of frisbees from a Skoda. Just use a can opener. Go away with that, Frankenstein. Frankie, for God's sake. This is nuts. How was I not made aware of this? Slight tangent, Murph. Sunday, do you have an idea of time? It is likely to be early morning one. Just planning my weekend. It'll probably be early. Naughty Gnome, yes. I'll be on from I don't know. It'll be early though. I'll be finished by I'll be finished by 4 p.m. Wait, I'll be finished by 1500 Zulu. Old veteran, sure, got up early in the morning or pulling all-nighter. It was great fun. See you later is here. He just got home. See you later. Are you aware of a frisbee golf? It's a sport. It's a professional sport. Can Murph cheat at frisbee golf? If you can't, he'll not be interested. Listen, I don't cheat at anything. Informal golfers use the foot wedge to improve the location and lie of the ball. Do they have golf buggies in frisbee golf? 1500 Zulu is a myth. 9. Right, it's a thing. This is the best thing ever. Frisbee golf. I'm going off to play it. You hike. Oh no, I'm just liking this immensely. You have to hike. Frisbee is a brand name. Disc is the preferred word. Disc golf. You have to be careful how you say that. I mean, if you drop the S and you try to explain this to your friends. Yeah, I'm just going out there now for a bit of... Huh? It's probably not everyone's cup of tea. For God's sake, Bird. Jesus. He can't slew the frisbee golf. Ascardi, that's the one. Yeah, I'm going out here for a shot at golf. Huh? Chelsea. Looking good. Cato's there. That was a bogey pun. I think she got a hole in one. Brilliant. Playing with your putter just got a whole new meaning. Jesus. Oh, it looks good on the video. I'll have to check it out after. It's so fun, Murph. You would have to spin. You would have the spin technique or the overhand on tee off. I'd have the underhand. Yeah. Disc golf is like aviation. You make it fly around trees and obstacles and have to land it in a specific spot. What on earth have I come back to? Disc golf. Energizer. It's a new sort of golf. Because the original golf it wasn't sporty enough, right? Wait, why am I still... Oh no, I'm not. I'm not climbing anymore. Brilliant. This chat is like a dead cat. It's disgusting, but you can't look away. What are you talking about? A dead cat is disgusting, but you just can't look away. Jesus! Jesus! Gotta be a whammo disc. Real. Hang on, there's different brands. Cutlass ahoy! Thank you very much indeed. 12 months, my dude. Cheers. Live cats are the same. We're just talking about disc. Spell it out. Pronunciation. Disc golf. That's a dangerous word. We need a new word for that. Frisbee golf it is. Frisbee golf. You can't make a balls of you can't make a balls of dick golf. You can't make a mess of frisbee. Run up, spin move, and let it fly. Yeah. The other one would be interesting as well. Stokes, listen. I don't know about you, but like... Jesus. It's after getting terribly dark all of a sudden. And it's almost night time in this. It might hurt, right? Choo choo, choo choo. Thank you very much indeed, lads. Another hype train tonight. You're very, very kind. Thank you. We'll use the proceeds of tonight to go off and research frisbee golf. Yep. Now, I need to turn a bit because we're going off course. We need to go Beyonce. Oh, you divil you. There we go. Man, I mean chow mein. I'll make a batch next time. Oh, you make a mean chow mein. Oh, look. The flying object golf. Did you see the stream chat? Oh, wait. I can't repeat that, Scott, but that's hilarious. Sometimes it goes flying off and you find the faking thing. Wait, what? Found there's a couple of courses in Montana. Off course, Murphy? Surely not. Losing your ball would take on a whole new meaning. Damn it, Jim. That's why I put it in the mod chat. Thank you, Scott. How'd you get sat-nav in the plane, Murph? Hummer, there's a button up here that says Garmin. Click on the Garmin unit and a little sat-nav appears. I'll be terrific.
Yep. We're going the wrong way.
We're not going the wrong way at all. We're grand.
Hello there.
J777, thank you very much indeed for the follow. Welcome in. God almighty, the discussions took a serious turn tonight, didn't they? They took a bad swing. Yep. Ah, yes. It's very dark. We'll have to brighten it up. Do you think you can get in there as little moves as possible, but then throw it as hard as you can and it goes the wrong way? Yes. Yes, I think we could. Great tangent, yeah. The conversion got hard. Do you know? Frisbee golf, though. I love America. That's just brilliant. We need to go and play that somewhere. Create our own course. Of course they'll think we're nuts, but that's okay. No, frisbee golf. Yeah. It went golf balls to the wall. It went golf balls to the wall. Jesus, look at the little village. Also, you don't have to pay thousands for the likes of in traditional golf. Yeah. Let's build a fine country retreat, a mansion, and charge you extreme green fees. You know. I think the clock on the plane is banjocks. No, I have it on a timer, look. It's a timer. The chronograph works. How many discs would a disc golfer golf if a disc golfer could golf discs? Jesus, Dr. Notum. Is your Skoda related to a Volkswagen Golf? It is. Why only lose a $12 frisbee every now and then, and things to weeds and woods? Yeah. We have 3 disc golf courses in my town. Kozaki, you are joking. And it's there since the 1960s. That's it,
Hello
lads.
there.
We have to go off and make it in Ireland. It doesn't exist. Papa Echo, thank you very much indeed for following. You're very welcome aboard. We have to go and just, you know what I mean? You'll confuse the absolute crap out of Irish people. The dogs won't know what to be doing. No, it's not for you. Humans play with this. My uncle would take me as a kid in the 90s to frisbee golf. It's amazing. It's taken 39 years for me to discover frisbee golf. They play it year round here in Wisconsin. Jesus, do you not have like PlayStations or something up there? Hermit something, two dogs. Hermit something says a while back, flight test used foam chuck gliders instead of frisbees. What? Where are the lights for the dash? They're in the lightery. That little gadget there. I'll take you all out next Expo, says Gregor. We'll have to do it. We'll have to do it at Expo. We continually open your mind to new things. You do. You do. I believe disc golfers carry a few different types of discs in a backpack. Do they? Another 39 years before you upgrade the kitchen. Shh, Scorpio! A bit surprised that we have not seen disc golf video game. It's kind of a niche thing. Kind of a niche thing. They need to make frisbee golf a contact sport. Ah! Take 2 steps back. Murph, did you also know there's an official esport tournament for Microsoft Excel? Wait, what? Esport for Microsoft Excel. Equals sum, open the gadget. Cell plus cell divided by all the cells, close bracket. You will only get back, hang on, you'll only get a bad back if you play frisbee golf. You would slip a disc. Does disc golf only work with the compact and versatile discs, or also Blu-ray? Some say the verbatim ones work well. Throw types include Hazer and Anhazer, or Heiser. Huh. Microsoft Flight Sim 97 came in a disc, as did... Well, no. There wasn't a Microsoft Flight Sim 97, there was Flight Sim 98. 95, 98, 2000 and onwards. Doesn't golf in Ireland involve a bottle of Jameson? Can you imagine playing frisbee golf having drank a bottle of that stuff? Man be looking for the frisbee for the week. Dan, good to see you. I think we'd be alright, you know. I have a feeling that'd be like sacrilegious over here. Like the normal golfers, they'd fall out with you fairly quick. What the hell are you doing? You know, you'd have to fight for its right. You know. Frisbee golf is a golf too. Shut up and sit down, will you? Huh? Wouldn't it be mad though? We need to try frisbee golf. This is ridiculous. We have to do it next year at Expo, right? You could use your frisbee as a tray to keep your drinks on. That's a great idea. A bit of whiskey. Actually, a bad back is the bane of all older golfers. Knock knock. Who's there? Ewan. Ewan who? Sure, it's only myself. Oh. There's a game on Steam already? You're joking. Running around singing, it's all in the hips. It's all in the hips. But you couldn't do things like a Happy Gilmore. Well, no, you couldn't. I mean, that'd just be awkward, right? Frisbee golf. Jesus, I'm enlightened now, lads. Enlightened now. So we have approximately... How far do we have? We do have now our distance measuring equipment. Can someone give us an owl frequency there? And we'll get some distance to Edinburgh. Edinburgh. Chart. Reference. Is there some form of information at Edinburgh? Is there even a VOR at Edinburgh? Surely there is. 108.9 is the ILS. That in megahertz though. Huh. All your disc golf. NDB is 341. Wait now. Where do I pop that one into? Thank you, Tarnish. Hey, K85 is here. Good to see you. 341. Yeah, but where do I pop that into? DME, right? But it's not. Okay, now we're getting it. Now we're getting her. 27 nautical miles. Why isn't that picking her up? We have our 2 flag. Now, what was the ILS frequency? 108.9. So are we saying 108.9 here? No, right, so what's our VHF frequency? What runway do we need to go for? Runway 24, okay? Runway 24. Runway 24. That's radio. I'm looking for what's this devil now? That doesn't work. That's reading it fine, but like, why aren't I getting on the flag? What am I forgetting? Ah, Jesus! Takeoff Tom! His ear just popped. He now has hearing back in his left ear. Good man yourself. Brilliant. We have, yeah, it's 24 miles out. Chat is correct. There are at least a few golf or disc golf simulators on Steam. That's nuts. That's nuts. I don't know why this isn't working. The flag is gone though. I've after doing something stupid. .108.9. There we go. We're flying to it, but it's not a VOR, so it's a non-directional. It's an NDB, I suppose, is it? It's an NDB. No, it's a localizer. Ah, sorry, it's a localizer, right. But there's no VO. Surely there's a VOR down at Edinburgh, isn't there? Uh, 341. It's also the initial approach fix. Wait, now, can I not hear this on the radio? And if not, why not? Why can't we hear this on the radio? Well, they don't work. That's a pity. There isn't, and don't call me Shirley. I'd been deaf in there since having a cold earlier this year. That's incredible, man. No, Navigraph just shows us the Morse code. for the localizer. Let's see here now. Information. Communications. ATIS, that's okay. Notums, don't worry about that. Charts. Yeah, there's nothing else really there. There is a... There's a VOR not too far from here that we could use. Do you know? Faux Fingers, welcome in. Where do Fizbies go to hear music? The disco. Or they disco. Pretty good. What did I hear? Right, 17 miles out, and our heading is slightly off though. So I'm thinking, boys, it's going to be a right turn. Altitude is good. We're flying into all sorts of weather. Here we have the bridges over the 4th and 5th bridge. Disco here and disco there. Brilliant. This is stunning into Edinburgh, lads. It's quite windy though. Let's burn off some of the left tank now. Just get the balance right for landing. And just under 3,000 feet. And we can tune into the tower. 118.705. Okay. Do we need to open Navigraph and look? No, we're good, we're good. We're flying toward all is well in the realm. All is well in the realm. Right, so how are we going for time? Jesus, look at this. They're planning here, lads, you know. Right, so we're about to approach Edinburgh. So, look at the weather now. Look at the state. That's friggin' awesome looking. Isn't it beautiful? Disco. Oh, we got a clatter of other music here. I never played it yet. It's toe tapping time as we arrive into Edinburgh. Captain Beanie, welcome aboard. Scott, thank you very much for that. As we're rumbling in towards Edinburgh, we have a whole load of bridges to mess around with. We'll be good. Right, lads, we're going to disengage our autopilot. Our target are the 3 bridges. And we can see Edinburgh just in the distance. The state of this. Beautiful. Now this could end up in tears. I'm just saying, you know. Or it could be grand. 3 bridges to fly under. Oh, wait a second. Now, lads, I don't know if ye have it, but I can see an aircraft carrier down there.
Hello there.
Hey, Daniel, thank you for the follow. Is that an aircraft carrier? It's an aircraft carrier. Oh, we're heading in. Can we land our plane on an aircraft carrier? I mean, listen, right? I've done stupid things before. Aircraft carrier first, then the bridges. Yep. Here we go now, lads. Ah, brilliant. Don't ask me how that got there, but we're heading in. Please don't fall through it. Eamon says you go through it. I think we'd be alright, Eamon. I mean, come on, we could be lucky. Easy. Bloody hell, we're going fast. Slow her down, Murphy. If you land, you can buy a steering wheel. Ah, brilliant. I have to land. Slip it in, Murphy. Every bit of skill that you have. Ah, brilliant. Ah, Jesus, then look at this. We're going to do it. Full flaps. Get her down there now, Japan. Oh, Jesus. Easy, easy. Yes. No, it's fake. The bastards. It's not real at all. I don't believe it. I was going to do it. Oh, I was that close. It's a fake. It's like Operation Fortitude all over again. It's a big inflatable. Unlucky. No. Ah, Jesus.
I'm in a glass case of emotion.
Ah, Jesus. Right. Feck that for the game of soldiers. Under the bridge. It's as if she knew. It's as if she knew. Yes! Look at the state of that for a view. Hello, fireflies. Jesus, a stutter! I nearly binned it. I nearly binned. Why has the night turned into some sort of a challenge? I nearly bended with this thing. God almighty. Right. God, I nearly hit the bridge. Right, we're heading for the airport now. I can't believe the aircraft carrier was... I can't believe it. And my approach was only deadly. Oh. Right. What runway did we say into Edinburgh? Oh, we better fly over Edinburgh Castle. Aye, we'll fly over Edinburgh Castle. We're going for runway 24, lads. Yes, yes. But first, we need to fly over the city of Edinburgh, right? I was at the tattoo. Myself and my dad went. I've clipped it, but I can't post it. That's okay. If it's clipped, I'll delete it. Jesus, the tunage. That doesn't work here at all. We need something that works here. Hang on a second now. Wait now. No, Jesus, that doesn't work at all. Careful now, Murphy. Jesus. What might work here? This will work, friends. Yes. Yes, indeed. Before I land, we're going to check out the city. And look at the state of it. Beautiful. Mr. Square Lee is in the chat. Good to see him, my dude. Flying over Murrayfield. Hello, Edinburgh. Look at the state of this. It's absolutely stunning. Let's go to Arthur's chair. Ashton will do one more. DJ Seamus in the house. Good to see you, my guy. sure it's absolutely gorgeous. Isn't it only gorgeous? You can ring doorbells and enter every building. So all you do for the extra bit of lighting, you just bring up the old exposure levels. Man alive, look at the view here, look. Jesus. Edinburgh, it looks phenomenal now, doesn't it? So this is us exploring Scotland tonight. Oh no, we're okay for time. I have 9 minutes. Murphy's very good at overexposing himself. Brilliant. I'm well impressed. It's the first time I've flown in Scotland since the World Update. And I think we can all agree, lads, it's pretty nice, isn't it? Insane flying by everyone on this evening's flight. It's been stunning scenery. You've picked some amazing aircraft. And it's been a lot of fun. Right, rambling in. Full stop landing into Edinburgh. Look at that for the view, isn't it stunning? Absolutely gorgeous, look. Right, easy does it. We're almost out of fuel again. Jesus, Murph. Look, I'm almost out of fuel. This is hilarious. Oh, drive it on. Be alright now. We're rambling in for a full stop. Yeah, it's a great update. Great update. Okay. Have you checked out yesterday's World Update? Be curious to know how the mesh is. I haven't fully done it yet, no. Will we hit any of it on our Monday night series? Probably not. Again, I'll probably do something over the weekend. Just to see what it's all like, you know? This is the Pyragui scenery for Edinburgh. Absolutely incredible. Alright, start bringing that speed back. Easy, doesn't it? Easy, easy. Lots of laps. Does this thing drink fuel? It's quite small fuel tanks, but yeah, it fairly drinks it. It only has a range of 540 nautical miles, so like, it'll drink it. Roche, thank you very much indeed. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Happy Friday. Yeah, the dashboard is like Tetris. It's cool, isn't it? Right, easy does it now. Okay, of the threshold. Over the numbers, aiming point. Gentle landing, please, Murph. Gentle landing, please. It floats. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Ah! You need to understand what happened on my screen. Me telly just came up with a big stupid thing like this, look. It says, press a button to make sure your telly doesn't turn off. What is it for tonight? The night is out to get me. Bloody hell. Jesus, look at everyone lined up, look. Yoink. Make it bright so we can see everyone. Yes, yes. There we are. Oh, Jesus. It's been a hard old night, isn't it? That stupid thing goes... Oh, I can hear the Morse code now. That thing, it blocks your view on the telly. Press any button to not turn off, and you're like, why? I don't know why it does it. Where are the sick bags? Listen, Keane Lafford is here. Good to see you. I blame Gibbo. I can hear the Morse code. Jesus, all the planes look. Jesus, all the planes look. Beautiful. Jesus, all the planes look. We have to go further down the road. Go down this way now. That's the wrong button completely, Murph. As I career off the runway. Yes. So it'll be something like that. Yes. Right, slow her down now. I just muted because I thought some kid was playing the recorder. Wait, what? English is hard. Got my leaving cert. Oh, Keane Lafford got his leaving cert results today. Congratulations, Keane. That's the Irish equivalent to a GCSE. Everything passed. Very well done, Keane Lafford. You absolute legend. Ladies and gentlemen, can we get some Keane emotes into the chat? He passed his leaving cert. He is a successful student. Wait, hang on. He's no longer a student unless he goes to college. Well done, Keane. That's great news, dude. How's Patrick's fixed? Or is Patrick a year ahead? Oh, Jesus. Is Patrick a year ahead or behind?
That's a big 10-4, good buddy.
Now, let's have a look. At the Ripper. Welcome in, my dude. Welcome aboard, man. 12 months, the Ripper. Jesus, man. That's a whole year. Fantastic. Right, where am I? I'm over here, look. Right. Need to keep an eye on all the airplanes. So we'll do something like this. Yes, yes. Something like that. Now, we start the fans, please. And here they are. Keane Lafford's best subject was maths. Are we surprised? The man can count. Well done, Keane. So happy for you, my dude. Beautiful flying there from Faux Fincas. Stunning. And there, friends, we have it. Friday night flight complete. Our tour of Scotland. It's been nothing short of beautiful. I want to thank you all so very, very much indeed for flying along with us tonight. We've had a huge crowd, insane support, incredible flying. Look at the state of it. Isn't it awesome? So that concludes our festivities for this evening. We will be back probably on Sunday. This is the Pyragui scenery for Edinburgh, one of the best in the sim, version 2. Guys, I want to thank you all so very much indeed for flying along. It was so much fun getting to see everyone flying along, for everyone here in the chat looking after us. MuseFan has a mission later, as I have a mission later. I'll be back by the time you're going out, Muse. Do you know? So, thank you so very much indeed for all the follows, all the likes, all the resubs, all the gifted subs, the raids. Oh man, I tell you, it's been one for the record, so thank you all so very, very much indeed. We'll be streaming on Sunday. I'll put out the schedule for next week on Sunday as well. We will be streaming Monday, Wednesday and Friday for Flight Sim, next Tuesday for our Truck Sim. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it already. So, with that said, thank you all so very much indeed. Have a wonderful weekend. Ali will be streaming tomorrow, and well, I'll be there again on Sunday. So keep your eyes out. Keep your eyes on Discord. If you're new here, type in !Discord. It'll bring you a link to our Discord channel. That's where we hang out, and all the stuff is there. All the information is there. Screenshots, photos, and of course you can keep up with the owl banter. And that's what the story is. The sippage is non-alcoholic because I have to go driving, but I appreciate the thoughts, Gregor. A zesty beverage. Right, that's the story now. Have a great weekend. Thank you all so very much indeed, and I'll see you soon.